We are going live for a draft episode where we will draft the best teams from categories including best Disney animated character, best live action character, best amusement park type, ride, best ghosts, and best hats. Join us for this episode.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 221st episode. Yes, today we have Albert, Kelvin,
Hello.
Ariq, and we do
Teguh.
not have
No,
Teguh.
no,
Yay!
Hey, no Teguh.
Again,
Hey,
this time he told us kind of last minute that he won't join and did not give us a reason.
we shall make one up right now. What's his reason?
It's related to this
I
topic. What happened to him?
I like to believe that he was invited by a Japanese Casper into a haunted mansion, and turns out it's a Slimer.
Valid.
well, Teguh is wearing a hat, I guess. You know, he was lured in by the like a new Russian cap that he wants. Maybe.
What is
Okay, a very convoluted answer. In the comment section, chime in. What did you think happened to Teguh? Why do you have to make it so interactive?
We will confirm it next week, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
If he's still in the if he has escaped the haunted house at least.
Escape the haunted
But
house.
yeah.
Well, Casper
Anyway,
is
Albert,
a ghost.
what are we talking about today?
Yes, so obviously we'll start with weekly watchies as always. But our main topic, as Kelvin is gyrating his arms, I don't think that's the right word to describe.
Gyrating his arms, yeah.
um, as Calvin was wiggling his arms, we'll do a draft episode where each of the council here today will pick draft picks out of 5 categories that we should fulfill, which is best Disney animated character, best original Disney live action character, best type of amusement park attractions, best famous ghost, fictional or real, and best hats, best type of hats. And this is all the topics are in honor of the Haunted Mansion movie that's coming out. So we're doing something Haunted Mansion as adjacent because it's a theme park, right? Disney, and there's the Hatbox Ghost. So those are the categories.
We should have done like types of boxes instead of hats, I guess.
Types of
Could have
box.
gone with
What
that.
are
Types of boxes. Cardboard box.
list me
crate
5
box.
different type of boxes right now, Kelvin.
All right. The Jacko thing, you know.
Jack in
Yeah.
a box.
Jack in a box. That's what they call it. I was thinking
Jack
Jack o'
in a
lanterns.
box.
Jack in a box. That's
That's
one.
not a type of box. That's a
What
character.
do you mean it's not a type of box? There's a Jack in a box. That's a different type of box than a cardboard box, Albert.
Okay, fair. That's fun.
That's new with the cardboard box, yeah. And then you get glowing box. That's one with lights inside.
What?
So a lamp.
Yeah,
Yeah. a lamp. A lamp.
A lantern. A lantern.
lantern.
This is not a box.
a box-shaped lamp, you know, a box-shaped watermelon. That's a box.
They're just cheating.
That is a real.
Everything's
That is a real thing in Japan, is it? A cube.
That is a real
watermelon?
thing, yeah.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
How
Just say a
And-
car, that's a box with wheels and an engine.
Right. You know the one that U-Haul stuff? That's a box on a car. On wheels. Yeah, that's a box on wheels. There you go,
That's
Albert.
one, shipping container.
Types of boxes, you got it.
Yeah, a shipping container. Oh, there you
Alright.
go. Calvin did it, guys.
Well, maybe next time we do another if in honor of like
Haunted Mansion 2.
Haunted Mansion 2. Sure.
Yeah. All right. I guess before we start with the weekly watchies, let's Albert. Why don't you plug us in?
Yes, so you can find us on all of our socials and make sure you follow us, not just find us. Click that follow button on Twitter, or I guess it's now X, whatever you call it, Instagram, Threads, Letterbox, at Councilman Show. And you can also watch us live right now. You're watching live on YouTube, the Councilman YouTube channel. We go live every Saturday morning. And you can also find it on playback, available on iTunes, iTunes, not it's not called iTunes, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, not Stitcher. I think Stitcher is closing down. I think I got an email of,
Oof.
or is it a different platform that's closing down? I don't remember. But we're available everywhere, so you can find us on the playback. It's live as soon as the live stream finish every Saturday. So make sure you subscribe to us there.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Albert. I'll play the music, I guess. Where is it?
Are you ready for the weekly council segment? Weekly Watchies. We've been watching TVs, movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying, could be boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, cause it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's Weekly Watchies.
Yeah, Weekly Watch is the part of the show where we talk about movies we watched this week, when we share our thoughts, and you guys also in the chat chime in with your thoughts and movies that you watch, I suppose. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. I suppose. Why don't we start with Abik today? Why not? Because your name starts with A, but then Albert also starts with A.
His surname starts with A.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
All right,
Okay.
go ahead, Abik.
I didn't watch anything new this week because my friends they want me to rewatch a film we already watched. So, yeah, look, I have the tickets right here again.
You watch
Barbenheimer
Barbie and
again?
Oppenheimer again?
I'm watching Barbie and
Wait, in the same
Oppenheimer
day again?
Same order?
Not same day again. Not same day again.
Oh,
This
okay.
my friend didn't get to watch Oppenheimer, so we watched it on like a Wednesday, and I took my girlfriend to watch Barbie, and we watched it literally today, like a few hours ago. So I don't think there's further much to discuss about it, but I do kind of want to change the rating a little bit. Last time I gave
Ooh.
both of them 4.5. I want to keep Oppenheimer scored the same 4.5 because I think it's an objectively great film. It's just that what is it? It's not like my type of film kind of thing, you know. I'm very dumb brain. I don't find these politics stuff interesting because I'm very simple. And Barbie, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Before it was a 4.5. I decided to remove that 0.5 because a 4.5 for me is like, yeah, a movie that's like objectively perfect but it's not my type, or a movie that is my type but it's not quite there yet. But Barbie, I just think it's a pretty good film, and and it's pretty like well made, but other than that it's not perfect, so I'll have to give that 0.5 a cut. But it's still a really good film. It's still fun though. I quite like it. So yeah. Well,
Get
I don't know why.
that 0.5 out of here.
Out of here.
Evict that 0.5, Abik.
Yeah. I'll just do what Ken does, and he just like, and then the 0.5 just goes away. And I should mention, I didn't know this. I didn't know that that girl, the little girl, the human,
Oh yes, yes.
she's baby Gamora. I didn't know that.
She's young Gamora
Oh,
in
really?
Avengers Endgame. She
Yeah,
also
in
is
Avengers
in.
Endgame.
She's in the Heights. She plays young Nina, in the Heights.
Mm.
She plays a lot
Oh,
of younger.
A fun
She plays
fact,
a lot of
a fun fact
flashbacks.
that
Yeah.
I learned from I don't know how true it is. I didn't really fact check it,
Yep.
honestly, but I read that the grandma that Margot Robbie met on the bus stop thing, it
Yeah.
was the actual daughter or granddaughter of the creator of
Oh,
Barbie.
I. Oh, the daughter
Really?
of
Yeah,
Ruth. I forgot
that
her name was.
Yeah,
The
that's what
daughter
I
of the
read.
founder. Yeah.
I didn't fact check it yet, but I'm just sharing what I read. Yeah. So
Yeah,
if it's
that's
true,
that's
that's
interesting.
really neat that they reach out to them. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Alright.
The actress name, by the way, is Ariana Greenblatt. But yeah, she's sort of like the new McKenna Grace now, because McKenna Grace, if you know who McKenna Grace is, she's like she played the
Oh.
younger version of every character in Hollywood. Like she plays young Carol Danvers in the Marvel. She plays young Tonya Harding in I, Tonya. She plays uh there is more, but
Yeah.
I'm blanking right now. But she plays the younger version
Oh,
of like famous characters everywhere.
wait.
But now
She's in
Ariana
Kelvin's
Greenblatt,
favorite film, Annabelle Comes Home.
she's the daughter in Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah. Oh, not the daughter.
Really?
Not. I forgot what her name was. Daniela.
No, not Danielle.
Not Daniela. Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ariana
Basically, yeah. She's
Greenblatt.
always she always plays the like the past like main characters. You know when they were
Yeah,
younger.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But now Ariana Greenblatt is on the same trajectory. She voiced young Velma in Scoob, everyone's favorite Scooby Doo movie, right? No,
Mm. I
no.
haven't
Okay.
seen it. I haven't
It's
seen
Haven't.
it's
it.
Yeah.
it's
I
really
heard
bad.
that.
It's
Yeah.
really
I
bad.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all
Mhm.
I had to say for it. So yeah,
All right.
those are my new scores.
All right.
Just update that.
Sure thing, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Albert. How about you? What did you watch?
Yes. So I watch Tetris from Apple TV original starring Taron Egerton, and this is Taron Egerton. I think it's Egerton. Um, and it's about the creation of Tetris, or sort of like the licensing of Tetris, if I want to be more
Mhm.
specific, and how it become an international hit kind of thing. But it's a fun film. It is Taron Egerton is very good in the role, and the film initially starts off really strongly. It kind of drags in the tail end of the film, and I wasn't sure. It feels like some of the stuff that happened in the film cannot be real, because it seems kind of crazy and wild, just about a story of how a video game get licensed, and it involves KGB and communism and all those kind of stuff, and which is kind of insane. So I don't know how accurate it is. I haven't looked. I plan to look it up, but I didn't. But it goes kind of wild. And the gimmick of sort of turning stuff into like animated video game pixelated stuff was pretty cool in the beginning, and then it kind of gets old pretty quick because they use it a lot. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty fun film, good solid performance, and it's interesting to know about the history of Tetris, because I didn't know this before. But it's pretty good, and I like. I mean, if it wasn't for Taron Egerton, I think this movie would have been pretty mediocre, maybe even to the point of like not that great. But Taron Egerton really carried the movie and brings a lot of heart to it. So yeah, I gave it a 3.5. Calvin,
All
you've seen
right.
it.
I guess. Yeah. It. Wait, my connection is pretty bad just now. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Did I hype up the movie too much?
Kind of. It was in your top 10, so I was like, oh, this
Kind
gotta be
of, yeah.
great.
I mean, I didn't know what to put out. I don't know what to put. Okay, I didn't want
I
Superman
don't
to
know
be
what
up
to
You
there.
know what? You didn't know what to put.
I
You
didn't
watch
want
like
Super
way more
Mario to be
movies
up
than I
there.
do.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fair.
it doesn't mean I watch all the good stuff.
That's right. You seek out the bad ones. Uh,
Hey man, I seek out the ones people don't want to watch.
people, fair,
Yeah,
valid.
I mean, yeah, like you said, it's a fun movie. I think Tetris is out of my top 10 now after I updated
Oh, it's
recently.
already. Yeah. Because of
I
Barbie
mean,
and
yeah,
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Barbie and Oppenheimer, yeah.
Barbie and Oppenheimer is there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
very much that.
also, I didn't know. I forgot to say. The guy who the Taron Egerton's character. What's his name? Right, I'm double checking. Hank Rogers. His 1/4 Indonesian, at least based in the movie.
1/4.
Oh,
Didn't you remember that in
1/4.
the movie? I
Wait, so
think
his leg
he
is
men-
like
he
tan, like
mentioned-
mine,
remember.
or
Like, okay, so he keeps on saying of like he is Dutch born, but his
Okay.
parents is like Dutch Indonesian or something. One of them is like his mom or his dad is like Dutch Indonesian. At least it was
Mm.
said in the movie. And then he lives in America. But he's Dutch born, but he's American, but he lives in Japan.
Man of culture.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
and he
I don't remember
befriends
that.
Russians. So
Yeah. Truly a man of culture.
uh,
Yeah. I
his
just got a
his
new
his
high score on Tetris yesterday.
I suck at Tetris.
Yeah.
But
All right.
also, yeah, his Hank is spelled with a Henk, so that's unique.
Okay. That's. I mean, I guess that's how you want to say Hank, right? Like
Actually, wait.
HENK. Yeah.
Albert, I checked the Wikipedia. Yeah, it says entrepreneur of partial Indo descent. Yeah, it actually says.
There you go.
What are the chances that the reason his name is Henk is because the Indonesian
Oh, the
parents
way they
cannot say
pronounce it, Hank.
Indonesian
Hank,
parents, yeah.
Hank, not Hank. Hank.
and it's
Yeah.
Henk.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
never
like,
mind. That makes
what do we
sense.
want to name it? Hank, and then the Indonesian
Hey,
parents
Hank, Hank aja.
write
Apa
it down
Hank?
HENK.
write it down
HENK.
in the birth certificate in the wrong way because they thought that's how it's pronounced.
Hank.
NK, NK.
Honestly, it's not too far fetched.
Yeah, Hank.
It's not too far
Hank.
fetched. Yeah. Alright. How much was it again, Bert? 3.5?
3.5.
Yeah, there you go. That's Tetris, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I'll go to me next. I watch a bunch. Not a bunch. I watch like I think Ariq's friend would be familiar with it. The Shin universe, quote unquote
Shin
universe.
Universe. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically I
Whereas
watch a
he's
bunch
not
of
even on.
Japanese movie.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh,
Um
I thought that's a
yeah.
film about human shins.
I hope it was. I hope
That's
it
the
is.
best. Makes no sense, Albert.
Shin
Human
universe.
shit.
But right now, there are three of them that I watched, but I'll just go into detail more on the ones that I think is the best one, which is Shin Godzilla from 2016, I believe. Yeah,
Oh, I've watched that. Yeah.
dude, I think Shin Godzilla. I haven't watched many Godzilla movies, but I'm pretty sure this is the best one for me. Yeah, the best Godzilla movie so far
Wow,
for that I've watched.
that's high
Because
praise.
a lot of times in Godzilla movies, especially like the recent one that we got, we have the monster side and we have follow the humans. We have to care about, oh no, my dad died or something. My dad is evil. Blah blah blah. Nobody cares about that. This time, this
No,
this Shin
nobody does.
Godzilla one, what I love about it is the focus on what the government do, the politics behind it, like and how they take actions, kind of thing. So there isn't really well, there is a main character, but he's not like we don't follow him like 100% all the time, kind of deal. You know,
Yeah.
it's more like we follow the team that figure out the team of scientists, kind of deal, and yeah, how like what the prime minister decided to like share with the public, such and such like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat to see that. Yeah, and what I like is that uh many times in movies something like this, a disaster happen, and it's like they're the only country in the world. You know, this time they actually got help from the U.S., from the, I think there was like Paris was also there, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I like about it. It's more of a global what's that name? There's a global help, I guess,
The
to deal
global.
with
Yeah.
Godzilla. Yeah, that's what I like about it, and yeah, pretty much that, I guess. Um,
Actually, want to add
yeah.
on that.
I okay, what is
Or
it?
is there anything you wanted to say else about
No,
Shin Godzilla? No.
I was gonna say about the, well, I quite like around the final act. I guess it's a bit of a
All right. Yeah.
spoiler. Yeah, it's like the U.S. wanted to help by, and the Japanese agreed to it, I guess, to dropping the nukes, on Godzilla, because they
Oppenheimer.
really don't have any other
Wait, what?
choice.
How? How is that a good idea? Because Godzilla's created because of radiation.
No,
and-
this no,
Oh.
but the lore is different with this Godzilla and
The
like the
lore is
legendary,
quite different.
legendary
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then like yeah, they're about to do that, but then there's like some morale clashes within the Japanese side of it, where like the history of the nuclear bomb from the U.S. and Japan.
We literally
So
watched the film last week.
yeah, so they're like they're trying to think outside the box on how to defeat Godzilla, and they actually did it, and they did not get nuked again. So I don't know, I quite like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think the part I was gonna add is like I think Bob Zilla can help me out on this, but like I think the whole film was supposed to be like a commentary about the Japanese government and how they deal with like these kind of issues. Like it was based on like real events where like an earthquake hit Japan and the
the
government is just
Fukushima earthquake
oh yeah, the
2011, I
Fukushima.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the government is a bit like brain dead. They don't know what to do. They keep like messing things
Mhm.
up. And in the movie, they kind of show that clearly. I think like, you can see like the government like cabinet. They're all just like, what should we do?
There's one
They're,
there's one
they're all
part where
lost.
like they did what's it name, a press conference, and then the prime minister was saying like, there is no need to worry, the monster cannot make landfall. And then
Yeah, yeah.
directly
Immediately,
and then directly there
immediately the next
immediately
scene.
the, mo- the monster is
Yeah.
already on land, just destroying the
Yeah.
whole town.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
like they'll like lie to the public, say everything's fine. Technically,
That's like
nothing is
peak
fine.
comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be like a commentary on that. I guess that's kind of like the reason why I really like the film. Fired by real
That
life
as well.
events kind of
Like
stuff. Yeah.
after watching it, I did go on YouTube to see like I know I've heard that there's significance with like the connection to the real world, and looked it up, and I'm like, oh, pretty interesting. Did I get cut out just now?
Oh no, you
Uh,
didn't. You got the
no,
point.
yeah.
You got the point across.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, this Godzilla, like Ariq said, is really different because when he came out right out of the water, I was expecting Godzilla to come out, like just like blasting stuff out. But no,
No, can you
we
do that?
got
Can you do that
this.
voice again?
That's a
Very
cat.
very
That
intimidating, eh?
that is a cat. Wow.
Oh man, if a Godzilla come towards me with that noise, I run.
Okay, but I should mention, the sound
Who
design
wouldn't?
of Godzilla was a bit
It's actually good.
eerie.
It's pretty
It's
good.
good, but
I
it's like
think.
it's like eerie as in, like it's kind of scary, kind of creepy, like the way the sounds he makes
Yeah.
in that movie. Unlike
I
the
think
legendary one,
God's
which is like threatening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like I was expecting Godzilla to come out, right? And what come out is this goofy ass looking baby Godzilla.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what I was talking about. You can
Wait,
probably
what?
Google like Shin Godzilla. I don't know what it looks
Baby
like.
Godzilla?
Yeah, because in this movie, the Godzilla don't come out as a full adult yet.
Yeah,
He came out
Google
like
like
some,
Shin Godzilla second form is what he is.
like I mean, go. Can you share screen it? Because I don't think my connection is good enough for that.
Hang
Yeah.
on, let me try share screening. The second form of Shin
So
Godzilla.
he doesn't come out in his form yet. So yeah, he come out in that second form, and then he slowly turns into
Oh,
the
what the
Godzilla
hell?
that we know.
Where's the
That's
one in
how
the
he looks when
film?
he came out of
Does
the
it
water.
doesn't
So I was
it doesn't have arms?
No, he does not.
look at
He
that
doesn't have
eyes,
arms.
look at that mouth.
This is the one in the movie, in the actual like film.
Yeah, this is an
Godzilla's
actual
second
shot
form
from the
was
movie.
kind of cute. Not gonna lie, our Godzilla.
Not gonna lie, it was kind of cute. That's why I said it's goofy.
It's goofy. It's goofy. I think he's goofy.
That is interesting
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah, and then as slowly throughout the as the movie goes on, he slowly evolve to the Godzilla form that that's in the poster and such. Like Arik is going to show here. Yeah,
I think the last one was his fourth form. Let me just check real quick.
pretty much that. Yeah. I have to say though,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the last one.
Godzilla's tail in this looks like a whale's genital.
Whoa, what? How do you know what a whale's genital looks like?
Why didn't you just say
Do you
it
not
looks
know?
phallic?
No. The thing is, if I say that,
Oh,
it's like
it's not
it's
phallic.
not specific enough.
Oh, okay.
Do you not know what the whale's phallic look like?
I've,
Albert?
I've never,
I
it
don't think.
never crossed my
I don't think it.
mind,
Yeah, I
Kelvin.
don't think.
So
I don't think Albert Googles these kind of things.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's common knowledge, right?
what?
Yeah, very much that. So yeah, although I have to say though, Shin Godzilla, I like the design of it. I am not a fan of the mouth because
Why?
the normal legendary Godzilla that we know is the like the Godzilla that we watch. He just kind of opens up like a normal mouth, right? But in this Shin Godzilla form, it's kind of like the best way I can describe it is like the predator's mouth. It opens up wider than
Oh, right, yeah,
how
yeah.
it's
Like
supposed to
this,
be.
like
Like
a
you think you
snake
seen the
thing. Yeah.
picture there, Abik, in the second row on the left.
On the left.
Like
What?
yeah, on the purple one.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how
The
it looks like.
split
That's how
jaw
wide the
open like
mouth
this.
is.
Oh,
It's
there it
got a
is.
split jaw on the bottom, which I
Yeah, you
think
can see it
looks
from the side.
kinda weird. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that part. Kinda just prefer a normal mouth opening instead of a split jaw like that.
it's
Yeah.
creepy. I'll admit it's
Yeah.
creepy, but I guess that's kind of the point they're trying to get across is that he is creepy.
Yeah, it is a very creepy design, but yeah. Overall, though, I really enjoy this. I really like the fact that we don't have to deal with all the human BS stuff, just full on like how the Japanese government and such deal with it. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'll give it a nice 4 out of 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
And quickly though, Katie Lynch asked, how did they defeat them?
toothpaste. I'm not gonna give
I
more
was gonna,
context. It's
dude, I was
toothpaste.
gonna say, I was gonna say dentistry.
Dentist. No
They
context.
flossed the Godzilla to death. What?
No context, Albert. You'll have to watch it yourself. But yeah, dentistry.
No contact spoiler. Dentistry. That's how they defeat
Dentistry. Yeah,
Godzilla this
dentistry.
time.
I don't know why I should mention. I think yeah, wasn't there like recently, like a week ago, they're gonna announce a new Godzilla film by Japan. I think
I
yeah,
think,
Well,
there's Bob.
I think
yeah.
There was a
I
there
mentioned it
was
to
a
Albert.
teaser. Oh
I think
yeah.
it's called Zero.
Oh yeah,
Shin
Godzilla
Zero
Zero.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let
There's
me
gonna be a
make
new
sure.
Godzilla.
This is part of the Shin universe.
The shit.
Oh,
No,
minus
the
one. That's what
ankle.
it's called.
Oh, minus one. Minus one. All right, yeah. The shit you never know, Bart. This one is going to the ankle.
Yeah, minus one is what it's called.
The ankle. Okay.
They flossed. Yes, they did. Oh, Bobzilla. They. Oh, it's not part of the Asian universe. Okay. They
Okay,
flossed
Godzilla
Godzilla to
confirm
death.
it's not part of the Shin universe. All right. All right.
It,
Yeah. That's pretty much that for me. For Shin Godzilla, I'll get to the other one real quick later on. Avik, you have anything else other than
no,
Barbenheimer
no,
again?
no. I only
Okay,
watched
Albert.
Barbenheimer this week. Yeah.
Yeah, so last night I watched The Flash. I finally got to it. The
Mm-hmm.
DC EU Worlds of DC film starring Ezra Miller as a titular character. And this movie is fine. Like, it's not awful like some people say. It's not
Right.
great by any means.
I agree.
It's very fine.
Mm-hmm.
The I want to start with the bad stuff, I guess. The bad stuff, the VFX. Oh man, the VFX is rough.
Awful. What
There are
what
lots
said
of stuff that looks
VFX?
really, really, really rough and like unpolished, unfinished. It's not great, especially especially early in the film. Weirdly enough, like early in the film, the VFX is worse than somewhere in the middle. But then in the end, in the later half of the film, it also got really bad in the VFX. So it's all over the place. The the story is also very fine. It's a time travel movie. I mean, we know that from the
Mm-hmm.
trailer. Barry misses his mom. He go back in time, fixed it. His mom come back to life, and then the whole universe changed, and he gotta fix it. It's a time travel movie, so there are going to be plot holes and like questionable choices of like what breaks time and whatnot. So it's like I cannot really debate too much on that, on like the accuracy of time travel. And then Ezra Miller, hate to say it, they were kind of good, sorry. They were kind of good in the role, especially playing the dual roles of current slash future Barry, and then a younger version of Barry who is more who grew up with his mom and more like spoiled, I guess, more childish. So he plays a more mature Barry and a more childish Barry at the same time, and shows the dynamic of that. And the childish Barry is really annoying at times, but it shows the dynamic of those characters. So Ezra Miller was pretty good in that role. Sasha Kelly was pretty good as Supergirl. I'm surprised, Calvin, you didn't say more about Sasha Kelly. I thought she's fantastic as
I
Supergirl.
really don't know what
Uh,
else to add on her.
Fair. Michael Keaton as Batman was pretty decent as well. It's nice seeing him. I like whenever they play the Batman theme song. It's like a
Mhm.
cool Easter egg. That's probably the only Easter egg that I kind of like is the musical cues,
Yeah.
because there is a whole there is a whole segment in the end of the film where there's a bunch of Easter eggs and fan service that makes
I hate that.
that makes absolutely no sense with the plot whatsoever, and it's I was like, what the hell? And it just left me scratching my head more than anything. I wasn't giddy about anything. It left me scratching my head. And I watch all those DC comic movies. So yeah.
That's the part that I was talking about when I said there's some questionable stuff that they did at the very end. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Maribel Verdú as Nora Allen as the mom. And one of the positive things from this movie is whenever they bring up the relationship between Barry and his mom, that got to me. So I really like the dynamic between Barry and his mom in this whole movie. But yeah, a lot of again the fan service. I think they went a little bit too far outside of just that
Too
cat.
much.
There is a lot of fan service, either in the form of jokes or cameos, that I think is like it's a little much, and it doesn't work at all with the movie. Also, you can tell that this movie has gone through a lot of
Changes.
different hands in the production, because it's still Jonathan Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein, I believe that's their name, the creator of Game Night. They're still credited for the script. And if you know Game Night, it's a comedy movie, and Andy Muschietti is the director of It. So that's like Game Night and It is two different films. And so you can tell there's like a different contrast in the tone, because at times the movie is very serious and dark, and at times it's very comedic, and it's like a weird shift in paradigm. I don't know why I just used the word paradigm. I don't think that's how you use the word paradigm, but it feels like a mix. It feels like a mixed bag of everything. So yeah, it's it's a very fine movie. Again, some of the comedy moments work, some of it doesn't. Some of the dramatic moments work, some of it doesn't. Overall, it's an okay movie. It's like middle tier for DCEU. I think I have it just below Aquaman right now for my
Mm.
rankings. So yeah,
All right. Yeah.
for
Completely agree.
3.5 star.
Yeah. Completely agree on that. Ratings and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have a
Oh,
little
also,
bit of bias on Flash.
Flash your favorite character. See, I think
Yeah.
Grant Gustin's Flash did Flash way better than anything
Yeah.
Ezra Miller did in this movie.
I agree. I agree. But that's on the movie.
Right. Yeah, yeah, no, that's fair. Also, Vine star Rudy Mancuso is in this movie. That took me by surprise. Like, holy shit, that's the guy from Vine.
I know
Who?
that guy.
Rudy Mancuso. He plays
Oh,
the
Vine.
character
Oh,
name. He
that's
plays the
Vine Star.
character named Albert in the movie. Yeah.
He plays Albert now.
All right. I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, you still haven't watched The Flash, right?
Oh no, I missed it.
Okay.
Remember? Out though.
Yeah. I think it's out
Be out on
already on
streaming.
streaming. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how Albert was, I'm guessing, right?
You didn't watch the
Yeah.
theaters.
All right. Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess, for The Flash from Albert. Yeah. Nothing else to add, right?
Yeah, no, nothing else to add really.
Okay. I guess I'll go back to me for a bit, and then we just go do a speed round, I suppose. Actually, let's just do a speed round right now. I don't really care
I
about.
don't have anything
Uh,
else, so it's all on you.
yeah. All right. I have three other movies I watched. Like I said, I watched a lot of the other Shin universe stuff. So I watched Shin Ultraman. I watched Shin Ultraman and Shin Kamen Rider Kamen Rider one comes out this year on March, I believe. I don't know if I'm not wrong. Sometime this year, but yeah. Uh, Shin Ultraman is probably my. I did not like Shin Ultraman too much compared to compared to Godzilla and Kamen Rider, because I think the Ultraman one, there's a lot of callbacks to like the actual TV show, things like that, and obviously I didn't watch those. So most of the time it just goes over my head. I'm like, oh, what is this? Why are they showing me all this? you know? Yeah, but because if you look at it, like the ratings, a lot of people give it like 4 out of 5, or like on YouTube people talk highly about it, like calling it a masterpiece and everything. But then they do have the background of watching Ultraman stuff, so I'm like, I guess if you like Ultraman, this is one of the best movie ever.
But as a
yeah.
new viewer, it is not
Mm.
the most, what is it,
Yeah,
engaging?
I don't. It's not the most engaging because one thing that they do is that they make it a bit retro, I guess, in a sense. Like this, yeah, the style of it, it kind of feels old school, but you know, with some with the new technology type of deal. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. And also I don't know, I find the story a bit confusing. Maybe I'm just because to be fair, I was reading in Indonesian sub because I don't know why they don't have the English one. So and my Indonesian isn't really that good. so maybe that's why I got a bit confused there on the plot. yeah. All right. And then Kamen Rider action is great. What surprises me about Kamen Rider is that it's gory. Every
Oh,
punch Kamen Rider did, some head
blood.
just got caved in.
I didn't know Kamen Rider's that strong. I thought Kamen Rider is like.
no, Kamen Rider got superhuman
I guess
strength.
I guess I did. I guess I never really watched Kamen Rider, so I don't know that he had superhuman strength. I thought he's sort of like just a cop with suit.
No, no, Albert.
I thought it's like
He has.
I thought it's like Power Rangers because Power Rangers didn't have superhuman strength. Most of them, at least, or do they? I don't know. I don't remember. I used to
I think
watch
they're
a lot.
just really good at martial arts.
Fightings,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
just good at martial arts. Yeah.
And they have like weapons. So I guess that's what my concept
I,
is. I didn't know Kamen
I
Rider had
should
super
mention. I
strength.
thought. I think isn't like the whole Shin like universe is like more gory and all that. That's why.
I think so. I don't know. I really
As,
don't know. I
as far
watched
as I
Shin
know, I
Kamen
think
Rider
yeah, it's
first.
Shin is.
We I only started watching this because I watched Shin Kamen Rider because
Yeah.
I thought because yeah, I mean Shin Kamen Rider. One thing I really like is the costume. I love the costume. It's a good mix of. If you can bring it up, Ariq, that would be nice. I don't know. I find it a good mix of like a classic Kamen Rider style, but it's also a bit modernized, I guess. I don't know. I just really like the outfit.
Shin
Yeah.
Kamen Rider, Shin Ultraman, Shin Godzilla. That is
The only part I didn't really
crazy
like
universe.
the Kamen Rider one is there's a bit of hair sticking out. I
From
feel
Oh,
like
from
they should
which
have
from
yeah.
which from sticking out from where?
from the head, Albert,
No,
from the head.
Albert. No, Albert.
It was a genuine question. I was like, arm hair, leg hair, what
Is it
hair?
this
Armpit
guy?
hair.
Is this what it looks like? Is this
Yeah, that
the right
is the one.
one?
You see that little bit of hair there? I feel like
Oh, in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back. You
it
gotta.
needs to be tucked into the helmet. I think that'll be better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's like a hazard. What if someone pull your hair? It's gonna hurt.
He has a mullet.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just imagining
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus as Kamen Rider.
Yeah, exactly. Billy Ray Cyrus.
But yeah, Shin Kamen Rider, the first 20 minutes is like
Old Town
one of the
Road.
best part of the movie. And then after that I feel like it's just kind of the movie is very fast paced, but I feel like there are a lot of stuff that's kind of unnecessary to add. Like they have to fight like this batch that wants to release a virus and such, but that's not part of the main story, so they could have just cut that out. It really didn't add anything to it, stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. But overall the movie it's 2 hours long, I think the movie if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it feels fast but slow. But because of all those unneeded stuff, it's like alright.
Fast but slow.
Fast but slow. Yes, Albert. That's so yeah. yeah, there's that. Yeah, pretty much I guess. I just really like the costume and the what you call that? The action scenes. Yeah. The action sequence. Pretty much that for Shin Kamen Rider. I give that a 3.5. And lastly I watched this 2019 movie that I forgot exists. Stuber.
Oh,
Stuber,
Stuber! Iko
That's
Uwais.
that's not a Shin universe.
Wait, Ariq, did I watch this with you?
I don't remember. I think we did. Yeah, I've
I
watched
think
Stuber. I
we
know. I
did.
think we watched. Yeah, I think we watched it with you.
We probably did.
2019. Yeah, I think Albert came back at some
2019,
point,
yeah.
and
Because it was
yeah,
Iko
and I watched
Uwais is
it.
there, Karen Gillan, Dave
Yeah,
Bautista,
Dave
and
Bautista.
Kumail
I forgot.
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a fun movie, a fun dumb movie. You know, not much to add there. It's kind of I don't know why they have to make Dave Bautista like half blind throughout the movie. I feel like they didn't have to do that.
They need to nerf him down, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
they need to
yeah,
nerf
that's
him.
what I was thinking. They just need to nerf him, but it's like it's just really I don't know, man. He's just squinting throughout the whole movie. Yeah. Or I mean, overall, it's just a fun comedic action flick. No, nothing else to add on that. Pretty much that's super. Yeah,
I keep forgetting Dave Bautista is part Filipino.
he is. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
like I think his dad is Filipino. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's
Uh,
that for weekly watchies.
Yep.
Were you gonna say something, Rick?
No, I was gonna say I don't actually remember what happened in Stuber such a long time ago. That's the only time I've watched it one time.
Yeah, no
I mean,
same.
Bautista got an Uber and they went on a
Crazy.
journey to
Okay,
beat
well-
Iko Uwais.
Wait, hang on, Kel. I
That's
think I can make an Indonesian version of it because Stuber is supposed to be like stupid and Uber, right? So
No.
Gojek is like
No, it's not.
Goblok and Ojek.
No, Stu is the name
No,
of the main
Stu-
character.
Stu
No,
is the name. Yeah.
no, don't ruin my canon. Don't ruin my canon.
It's right there on Letterboxd. Like,
No,
Oh
don't
my
ruin my
God.
canon.
oh.
No, don't ruin my canon. I want to make Goblojek. Goblok
wow.
and Ojek. Wait, this Kelvin got cut out again. Oh no. Not our either, I guess.
Yeah, I got yeah. But anyway, that's it for weekly watchies, I guess. Yeah. Let's just move on to the stuff we're going to do. Albert, take it away.
All right, so we are here,
my
the
voice is
main
not
part
coming
of the
up either.
show. What?
Oh,
What did
it
Kelvin
is.
say?
There's a
Oh
Thinks his
man,
mic
it's
is not
delayed.
showing.
Okay.
Kelvin, leave and come back. Leave and come back.
let Albert handle this one.
So, this is the main part of the show where we are going to do a draft. The idea is from Haunted Mansion, which is coming out. This is Haunted Mansion, which is coming out this week. So we want to do something Haunted Mansion related, but we decided to we spice it up a little, change up the idea of the draft. So we decided to do 5 rounds with 5 different categories. Each of us will pick something to fulfill that category, and then at the end of the draft, we will let it open up to the audience. We'll wait that out until next week. Basically, we'll open it up to see who create the best draft. So we have 5 topics here for the 5 rounds. So we have best Disney animated character. That's round 1. Round 2 is best Disney live action character, and we decided to do original characters, so not anything adapted from not a live action remake of anything like that. And then we have best type of amusement park attraction, again, because Haunted Mansion is based on an amusement park ride in Disneyland. And we do best famous ghost, can be real, can be fictional. We're opening it up, so give more. We have more choices there. And the last one is best type of hat, because the Hatbox Ghost is the most iconic character from the Haunted Mansion ride, and Jared Leto's playing it in the movie. So, yeah, there's some movie-related stuff. There are some non-movie related stuff. So this should be a fun type of different draft that we've never done before.
Oh, and also, like, we are doing the thing, right, where if we pick a character from one franchise, we cannot use that franchise anymore.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'd say
yeah.
Okay.
we
you
can
wanna
do that.
you want to apply that rule? We can make the decision right now.
Well, sure, I guess, spice
And
it up
that
a
will-
little
that
bit,
will-
right?
They will
I'll
play the
agree with
first
that,
2
yeah.
topics, the first 2
There's
rounds
only-
only.
Yeah, there's only 3 of us.
Okay, that sounds fair. So if we pick
Yeah.
a character from a certain franchise, for the first 2 rounds, animated character and live action Disney characters, then that's off the table. That whole franchise is off the table. So we'll do that. And so for how this is gonna go, we will randomize the order, but basically, let's randomize that out, and then we'll do the rest. So should I do the same randomlist.org for this again, like usual? Am I cutting out?
Oh no.
Okay,
Kelvin's
no
just
one said
Kelvin's
anything.
yeah.
No, I'm cutting out.
Okay,
Arik,
so
okay,
Arik
you
is just
just ended.
replying.
okay, so let's do this. We haven't decided the order yet. So I'm gonna use randomlist.org. How many times should I randomize it?
3 for 3? Because there's
Three?
three of
There are
us.
3 of us, so 3 times, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first
Yeah.
time, second time,
Second time. What?
third time.
Did it change the second time?
It didn't
No
change.
idea.
It's okay.
So
It did change the
Ariq,
second time, but
Kelvin,
yeah.
and Albert. That is the order. So let me just set up that draft board real quick. And so how this is gonna work for the order is we're not gonna do a snake format, but we're gonna do so Ariq have the first pick in round 1, Kelvin have second pick, I have third pick, and then in round 2 we start with Kelvin, me second, Ariq third, and round 3 I start with me, Ariq second,
Yeah.
Kelvin third. So like we basically like sort of, I don't know what's it called, a staircase format. It's not. I don't know. What it's
Rotate.
It's a very broken. It's a very
I
broken
say a
staircase.
rotation format.
broken staircase. Yes. So that is how it's gonna go. We have any questions, anyone, before we start the drafting?
No, I'll have questions after. Don't worry, I'll make it
Uh,
confusing for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope. I
Alright.
hope is my voice still delayed?
I could
Not
not.
really.
I mean, I don't know.
No, you are not delayed for us, but I think we're delayed for you. You see the problem.
Probably, yeah.
See?
I don't. I hopefully it's not too bad. So let's try. If it gets too bad, we'll let you know. So yeah. Oh, he's leaving, coming back. Well, you know what? Well, while we do that, so shall we just go to the draft,
Yeah.
starting with your first pick? All right. So the 2023 29th of July Councilmen Haunted Mansion draft commence right now.
Why is it so spooky? It's not even October.
Well, with round 1, where the topic is best Disney animated character. So Ariq, why don't you start it out?
I hate if I choose this answer. It's so basic, but it makes sense logically speaking. But do I want to use logic for this draft shoot? Why am I try harding? God. Let me think. Hang on.
What are
Animated
you, what are you thinking?
I have 2 characters in mind. Their name starts with M. Both of them. I think one is quite obvious. One is kind of obvious.
Uh-huh.
They're both different genders as well. Hang on.
I think I know which two you're thinking.
I'm
of.
flip. No, I'm flipping a coin. I'm flipping a coin. Hang on. Wait. If the coin went inside my pack, well, I'll never know the answer.
Oh wow! Oh wow! What are the
I'll never.
chances?
I'll never know the you know what? God damn it! I'm going. You know what? No. I'm choosing for animated best Disney animated character. I think this counts, right? Maui from Moana.
Whoa! I did not see that coming. Oh.
My first
Interesting.
choice, like I said, it's too basic in my opinion. This is literally the only problem, but otherwise, technically speaking, it makes sense. I would have gone with Mulan, but like I said, it's too basic. The reason I went with Maui is because I think he's just genuinely a really fun character. He has great songs. He looks cool. He has amazing powers. He has amazing abilities. And yeah. So I genuinely just like him as a character. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, that I've I thought they're gonna go with the obvious answer. I did not expect Maui.
I
That is
didn't
a
want to
solid.
go obvious. It's so basic. Why? Why?
Yeah, that. I mean, it's a strong character. Great vocal performance by Dwayne Johnson, and it's a pretty famous. Yeah, it's a. I mean, since it come out, it's a fan favorite, right? So that's
Yeah,
pretty
basically,
pretty good.
yeah.
If I were to criticize your pick,
Mhm.
it's a.
Oh, you can't even find a criticism for Maui. Huh? He's too powerful, isn't he? He's too
He's
strong.
okay. He's not famous enough. He's not.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not-
no,
I
no.
mean,
That is
like
literally
Moana
just
is a better character from the movie.
Moana is more. Is she better? She's more famous. Yeah, I'll admit.
She's more famous. She is the title.
She
of
is
the
more
character.
famous. She is the title. Yeah, she is the title. But no, I just really like him, and I thought he was not a very basic answer. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Maui is Ariq's first pick for Disney animated characters. For the second pick, we're supposed to go to Kelvin, trying to see if he can join us right now. Kelvin, are you there? Can you hear us?
Am I still on delay? I don't know, man. Connection's just very.
Can you hear? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? We
I
can
can hear you guys. I can hear you guys, but I don't know if it's
Oh,
delayed.
Okay.
It doesn't
I don't
sound
think it's. I
delayed.
don't think it's delayed. I don't think it is. If it is, it's like a 1 second or 2 second delay, so it's not too bad.
All right, I guess
I
that's it.
hope. All right, so Calvin, do you have
Well, I
any
guess
thoughts
best is
on?
the animated character. I'll just.
It is quite delayed actually,
It is a-
but
it is
it's
a bit
okay. He
delayed.
can still he can still give an answer though.
On.
Yeah.
I was I was very mad when Arik said Mulan, and then but good thing he went on with Maui. Yeah, this is
So,
not gonna work. All right.
I mean, do you have a pick that you want to do for your choice?
I
Stalling
mean,
for time
I
as Calvin
guess I'll
is
just.
thinking out the delay.
It's not that I'm thinking. I know what I want to say, but it's like, should I should I
This is
even
the-
join the episode? I
Well, we
this
we
is gonna
cannot.
delay
I don't
everything.
think. I don't think it's going to be a great draft if it's just two people. That's my thing. We can. I think we can try to
That is
make it
true.
work.
I think you could give an answer right now.
I don't even know what you guys picked. Is
Uh,
that bad?
I haven't picked. Ariq already picked
Oh,
Maui.
okay.
I
Yeah, I
have
didn't know the
Maui,
I didn't know the
Maui.
order either just now because it was cut out
Okay.
completely.
Oh, yeah. It's Ariq, you, and then me.
Yeah, I figured that, Albert. All right, best Disney animated. I guess I gotta go with my girl, Rapunzel from Tangled.
there you go.
Yeah, man. Pretty much that's it, I guess. I mean, she got
Okay.
Tangled, my favorite movie, so obviously I have to pick her. And also Rapunzel herself, she's good, she's fun. Um, she can sing, she's cute. Can lasso with her hair, and she's really good at brushing. Oh,
she's really good at
Brushing.
brushing. She's really good at brushing. Qualities.
yeah. I'm gonna go with Tangled because I mean
Rapunzel.
yeah.
Not
Rapunzel. I mean
Rapunzel,
Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Hey, it's not a bad pick if you like her.
Oh, fair.
Ariq, you have any thoughts on this pick?
I mean, I don't know. Rapunzel. I like. I mean, I just think Rapunzel's pretty, but otherwise, I don't know. She's just.
She can heal, she can sing, and she defy her mother.
She defied her mother.
Oh,
Mother, I defy
what
thee.
an
Wait, was it?
inspiring woman.
Never mind, no. Okay, but Maui though, like Maui defied the gods and creation and whatever because he can
Yeah,
turn into a whale.
and guess what? He lost his hook, and almost
She
lost to a
lost, she
crab
lost. No, she lost her hair. Rapunzel lost her hair at the end. I remembered. I
willingly.
remember this.
Willingly.
No, he lost it. No, he lost this that willingly as well. He's like, you know what? I'll save Moana at the sacrifice of my hook. So
No,
you know what?
I meant the first time he lost it.
Oh, first time he
He
lost
did
it.
not
Yeah, that's
lose.
true.
He did not lose that willingly.
I know, but like you see, character development. Okay, you see, Rapunzel and Maui aren't so different if you see them side by side, right? They're pretty much the
They
same.
look nothing alike.
They look nothing.
What
No,
you?
they look.
Whoa, Albert, explain yourself. They look nothing alike. Long hair,
they- Long hair,
great singing voice.
luscious.
One is
Yeah.
tattooed. One is not. One is a
Luscious.
goddess. One is demigod. One is not.
Man, Rapunzel looks like a goddess. Ah.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
one have
yeah.
one have a chameleon sidekick. One can transform to a chameleon.
Yeah,
Very
see,
different.
see,
Very
same,
different.
same,
Who do
same.
you think is a sidekick in Rapunzel? Maui.
Maui all along. That's Maui all along.
Maui all along.
That's
Oh
Maui
my
all
goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's Maui all. Why are we making up new canon now? I don't know what's
Alright.
going on.
It's all connected, man. All right, yeah.
Go on.
I feel like let us go to Albert, but I feel like everyone's expecting us to pick Mickey and such. It's like, hey, honestly, honest to God, I really don't care about Mickey. I did not
Yeah.
grow up with Mickey whatsoever.
Yeah, no, all I know is that he just says, haha, that's it.
Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know about
Mickey
Mickey.
is-
That's it. Yeah. I didn't grow up with Mickey at all. Or was that Disney Clubhouse? Was that the thing?
Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah. Whatever that is. Alright, yeah. Let's go to Albert, I guess.
Oh man, now I'm gonna put in a tough spot because you guys pick. Hold on, where's my draft list? Where's my draft board here? You guys pick
There's-
none of my characters that I have here. I have 6 characters in my list. None of them are picked.
But
So it opens it
why
up.
do you have 6 characters? There are like 3 others. Like if there's Teguh,
Yeah,
there's
with
like
Teguh.
only 3 other guys.
I don't know. I just I want options. It's like maybe I
What
change my mind.
options,
I have options. I even wrote down Woody in here, even though I know it's Pixar. It shouldn't be allowed.
That's Pixar.
I know.
Oh, Pixar's not allowed, okay.
But so I'm debating now because again the obvious answer is right there, Mickey Mouse. But is it too obvious? Is he just a one note kind of character?
Yes.
You know,
In my
He
mind.
whistles. I think in that boat. Or is
Steamboat
that a
Willie.
different mouse? Is that
Oh,
not Mickey
oh.
Mouse?
That's Mickey.
Wait,
That's
that's
the first
Mickey.
time.
That's not Willy.
That's the first time Mickey. Willie's
No, that's Willy.
Really?
Willie's in the boat.
Oh, Willy's the boat.
Yeah, Steamboat
Oh,
Willie.
Oh,
That's
I
Mickey's first. That's Mickey's first appearance ever. Is this in Steamboat Willie?
I thought his name is
cartoon.
like Willy Mickey. Mickey is like his last name or something. I thought.
Mickey?
Making new canon. But then the obvious answer is right there. There's Mickey Mouse. Someone said in the chat, "Bruh, Genie is right there." That is also in my list. Genie. Winnie the Pooh is a really good character. That's Disney.
Not after he murdered those people.
Anyone?
But I think I have to go with a character that predates both of you. Well, I guess yours
Yeah,
are based
because
on folk,
because
based
we
on
were
yours are
very
based on
recent.
folk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outside of taking out canon, taking out the origin of it, where it's based on folklore, your character, based on the film itself, my character predates both of you. My character has a what's it called? Has a namesake, has a sort of what's the word for it? Have a presence. My character have a presence in the theme parks. My characters has merchandises everywhere. One of the most beloved
Okay,
Disney
you gotta go-
characters.
You're gonna go
And
Jack Sparrow,
shout
aren't
out. We're talking animated.
Animated.
you? Oh, animated. Right.
Not Jack Sparrow. Yeah.
Forgot. Oopsies.
Shout out to my sister because this is her favorite character. I'm gonna go with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Oh,
I
right, I
forgot.
forgot
You like
about
Lilo and
It's
Stitch.
a- Forgot about him.
iconic. It's an iconic character. You show the design and you automatically know, oh, that's Stitch. Even if you haven't watched the movie, people know who Stitch is. It's an iconic character. It's cute. It's menacing at the same time. It has a personality. There is a TV show based off it. There's a movie and there's a TV show. I don't think there's a TV show for Maui, Arek. I think I'll have a TV show, so I cannot argue that.
Tangled has a TV show. Oh right, yeah, I think you mentioned it.
I didn't even
There is
know
a
that.
TV show. There is a TV show for Tangled.
I remember it was mentioned at some point.
But yeah, no, I'm going with Stitch. He's iconic.
All right, sure. I guess
Thoughts
that's
on the pick?
You know what?
That's
It's
a
better
fine
than just
pick.
picking like Mickey Mouse or like some Disney princess, in my opinion.
Hey,
It's
hey,
better.
watch your mouth. Don't make me choke you with the hair.
Wait, I thought the hair heals. I cannot. It's just.
Oh, it can kill.
It's eternal choking. I'll be healed from the choke.
Dude, that's the thing.
I'm fine.
That's the thing. Tangled is the best torturer. Yeah,
That's
She-
a vivid way
she-
to describe.
she would
Rapunzel.
torture your ass and then heals you back up and then do it all over again. Yeah. If you want to talk about menacing, Albert, that's one right there. And she got
Bro,
a frying pan.
Stitch got 4 arms. If Stitch needs to takes out those arms or just keep it hidden. It's a optional feature, you know.
Optional feature.
Optional feature.
You can take it out or keep it in the arms.
I mean, with how with how long Rapunzel's hair is, when you braid it, it's basically a weapon. I'm pretty sure that's pretty heavy. You know, if you just swing it around like a helicopter.
It's a flail.
It's a flail, yeah.
It's a flail.
Weapons, Albert.
Fair, sure. But yeah, that is. I guess that concludes the first round, right? So, well,
Yeah.
we got
The
Maui.
the chat is not liking our picks.
Because I'm sorry, but like I'm disagreeing with chat because all they care about is like, ooh, iconic, Mickey Mouse. That's all you want, really. all you want.
Hell
All
is
you
all
want. All
that?
you want is That's all
I don't
you
think
want?
I don't think Mickey ever done the more than once in a row, Garrick.
Nah, fam, nah. Chat's dead. Chat is dead. Chat's dead.
All right, yeah.
Not in Bella's
I don't know,
basic, I'm
man.
sorry.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I watch Lion King, Simba, and such. It's just like, yeah, it's alright, I guess.
Oh yeah, let me pick
It's
Mufasa. He's good for falling off cliffs. Wow, great character, guys.
Yo.
Good. Wow, great
Yo.
character. Wow, great character. Wow.
Oh man.
I'm still on the fence that I don't think Mulan is that good of a character. Yeah,
Of a character.
I'm gonna not of a character. I mean like as in
Of a
like
movie?
it's not top tier movie. I think.
Oh.
Okay,
Like it's good, but it's not like the top of the top. Like
I kind of
yeah.
agree. I'm like Mulan is a good film. Mulan is a great character. That's
That's
my
what I
take.
meant. Yeah, that's
that
what
I
agree
agree,
with, yeah.
but I still
Yeah.
don't agree in that tier list that we did that she's like over. That no, I was angry with Moana. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I picked
Yeah.
Nagi, because who cares about water?
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one, I guess.
All right,
On
so
to
we're
the next
starting
one.
round 2.
With the best Disney. And stuff, huh?
There's sound effect.
Best Disney live action. Yeah.
Original character.
Right, original character.
So we
yeah.
cannot do live action Cinderella. We cannot do live action Belle.
I can't
Live
pick
action
Blue,
Genie.
Blue Smith.
You cannot
Yeah,
fit
Question,
Blue Smith.
question.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Cruella.
Yeah.
She's not an original, but her movie
Not
is
an
very
original,
different.
but her movie is original. Yeah,
Her movie is very
what's with
different
that
from
deal?
what she is in the animated.
I don't know
feel
about
like-
Ariq. I don't know about Ariq. For me, I think that's okay if that's something that Ariq Calvin's considering.
Wait,
Uh,
is that the same thing applies to Maleficent?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh right, that's true.
See,
Thinking
okay,
also
see,
Forgot
that's
about
that's
Maleficent.
that's like Cruella and Maleficent is a reimagining, not a remake.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
so
it's
they should
like,
be allowed though, because they're like their own characters now in the
I think they're different enough for it to be picked.
yeah yeah yeah. I think they're different characters at this point.
that might
They've
open
been
up potential picks for me. But if they're
oh, does it
allowing
now?
that, then we're allowing that. So I'm fine with it. Is Arik okay with it? If not, then we have to veto Kelvin.
I'm fine with
I'm not,
I'm
I'm not.
fine with
I'm
it.
not picking. I'm not picking Cruella, man. I was just
Then
asking.
why,
Okay,
why did you ask?
Just in, so
Okay.
there's no confusion if you guys pick something,
Okay.
to open up the options.
Well, because
yeah
they
yeah
weren't in my list in the first place. So,
yeah.
Well,
No, I
I
was just
didn't know that.
um,
no, I was just
uh,
curious. Like, are they allowed
fair.
in that sense?
Yeah, I want to say
Okay.
that. Let's allow them. Yeah,
All right, sure.
Yeah,
Let's allow
why
them.
not?
And yeah, Calvin, you do have the first pick in this round.
Yeah
yeah.
Like,
I have the first pick. All right. So let me pick a franchise that I haven't even watched.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go with. Well, it's either the pirate himself or the tentacle man. I like the
Tentacle Man.
tentacle man more, so let's go with Davy Jones.
Davy Jones. You go Davy Jones. Not
Yeah.
okay,
You're
but
going with Davy
Well,
Jones.
yeah. I don't know. I think
go
he's
on.
cooler. I haven't
All
watched the
right. So
movie.
having not watched the film,
Wait,
tell us about him.
should Davy Jones should be an animated or live action because it's pretty much all animated.
Well, he is it's a
No,
live
no, there
action
is a
mocap, so I
It's a
would
yes,
live
a
say it's
action
live
mocap.
movie.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I
mocap.
know.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
counts. It counts.
I don't know. I like Davy Jones. That's about it. He's just a cool guy. He got that tentacle beard. Um, he's I don't know. He blows smoke out of his stuff on the side of the gills. I don't know, whatever that
He
is.
does. He
What?
does in one scene. He does in one scene. He smokes a pipe and then like the smoke comes out of his like there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like there's like holes.
I don't know what that is either. The flaps, yeah, the flaps to breathe.
The
So,
flaps. I
yeah,
didn't know
very much
Kelvin
that, I
hasn't seen
guess.
Pirates. I thought he has, or at least like
Um,
a bit.
No, I haven't
Alright.
seen a single. I mean, I've seen like one of them, and that was the bad one, the Salazar's
All right, you
Revenge
watched
or
the bad
something.
ones. You watched the bad ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
see,
Okay, never mind. You
Yeah,
didn't watch
very
the
much
good
that.
ones. Is what you meant. Okay.
so it's interesting that Calvin picked that character. It's also frustrating now because Pirates is off the board because
Yeah.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Swann is up there on my list because I think she's a very awesome
Ignoring
character.
Captain Jack Sparrow, there's plenty of good characters. Elizabeth
There
Swan,
are.
Barbosa.
And like I wouldn't
Barbosa's
see, I
good,
wouldn't.
think.
That's the thing. My criticism for Calvin is that if you want to take a Pirates character, go with Jack Sparrow. I wouldn't pick.
I know,
Davy
but I'm
Jones
like,
and then Elizabeth
I'm
think
like,
Swann.
No,
I'm,
not gonna lie.
I'm,
Davy
I'm
is
bored of
probably.
Jack Sparrow. Let's go with Davy Jones.
I think Davy Jones is probably like the closest, probably the second best, maybe written character in there. I don't know. What do you think, Albert?
I mean,
I,
Albert will say it's
I mean, I
Elizabeth
think,
Swann.
I think Swan because
You think Swan is better?
her
Yeah.
arc from being in the first movie
Being
to
on there.
becoming a pirate king in the third one is like an incredible journey, and you buy that completely because of Kara's
Actually,
performance.
never mind. I understand now. Oh, yeah, Elizabeth Swan is probably the better written character overall, like the best like journey throughout. But I think
Yeah.
Davy Jones is more iconic than, in my opinion,
She got
Elizabeth
the
Swan.
looks, man.
And it's Kira
Yeah.
Knightley. I know Kira Knightley was, back. She was famous back in the heyday, but like Davy Jones is just like iconic though, because like he looks cool. Man has
Fair.
tentacles for beard.
Fair.
Yeah.
And yes, he has a cool theme song too.
Oh, he has a cool theme
The
song.
piano-
Hans Zimmer.
the
Hans
piano
Zimmer
theme.
composed. Yeah.
Yeah.
One from SpongeBob.
Fair.
Fair.
SpongeBob.
Fair. Okay, so that crossed out Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swan from my
Ye-
list.
You see,
Yeah,
all,
it's a
all
valid-
this is just to
honestly
annoy.
valid.
It's just to annoy Albert and Ariq.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. So, 'cause I was like thinking, yeah, whoever gets this first
It's
gets
kinda dope.
Captain Jack Sparrow for something from
Something
Probably,
from
yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
yeah something from Pirates.
Ob-
Yeah, no, no,
Obviously.
obviously. Come on.
Like, what's the next best thing you got? Probably either the
I
Muppets.
do. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed though, because it's like
Well,
this
it's my
one's not
pick first.
Okay,
Is it
never
Albert
mind.
first? It's Albert
Yeah,
first.
but Yeah, I'm gonna ask the technicality if Albert didn't pick it. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. So for my pick, oh god, now I'm tough. I was really hoping I got with the animation. I got first pick for that one. Because my backup options for all the other ones are pretty solid. Even though my backup options for this one is good, there is another obvious answer that I want to pick, but there is another one that's more to my heart because I grew up with it and I love the character. But there is a better written character.
Wait, oh.
Go the one with your heart, man. That's what matters,
Wait,
Albert.
wait. What's this
Just
guy's
like
name? What's this
Disney
guy's
taught
name?
us.
It's
Disney
Danny
what?
DeVito from Dumbo.
Wait, why do you think I don't grow up with Danny DeVito from Dumbo?
No, I just see his face in the posters.
That is actually the because I have Patreon on Letterboxd. It's actually my poster on
It's
Letterboxd. It's just
Albert
Danny
is
DeVito's
gonna
face.
choose a Muppet.
Oh, is it? He's gonna choose a Muppet.
I'm not gonna go with a Muppet movie.
Oh, Muppet. Okay.
I'm not gonna go with any of the Muppets, even though that's a strong choice. I can go with
Boo.
Kermit or something. I'm not gonna go with a Muppet. Okay. This is so tough. Which one do I want to do? Okay, I'm gonna go with the one that's calling me
All right.
in my heart. Not the obvious answer. I don't know if Ariq will pick that, but I'm
Probably
gonna
will.
go with Mia Thermopolis from Princess Diaries. Anne Hathaway's character from Princess Diaries and Princess Diaries 2.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking of Enchanted. I was like, wait, no, it's not. That's I
That's
was thinking from.
Giselle.
Yeah. I was thinking of Enchanted. Yeah, sorry. No. Okay, go on.
Um, I portrayed by Anne Hathaway very incredibly. That is her first movie ever, the Princess Diaries movies. And I still remember watching these movies as a kid with my mom and my sister. And I love those movies. The first two. She embodies kindness. She's a student that become a royalty. So she transitions. She got the humbleness, and she revolutionized Genovia. Man, Genovia as a country was very very old school in their thinking, and she revolutionizes it, modernizes it with the politics and everything. She can do politics. She's kind. She's great with people. She's portrayed very well by Anne Hathaway. I'm going with Mia Thermopolis for my pick. Thoughts?
I've never seen this film, but I'm sorry. I've
Okay.
never seen the Princess Diaries. I don't think Kelvin is either. Unlikely. I think he's just very disappointed in your pick. Like, what is this, Albert?
That already lost connection again. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, and I can't tell, but but yeah, no, I have never seen this film, so I can't say anything much
I've seen
about
a
it.
different Anne
Maybe I
Hathaway
should.
movie.
Is it
Okay.
is it the Dark Knight Rises? It's the
No,
Dark
no, no.
Knight
It's a
Rises.
different one where she was also a royal, but then like she does whatever people tell her to do. I forgot what the title is.
Ella Enchanted.
Oh, Ella
You know,
Enchanted. I think
Ella Enchanted.
That's not
That's the one I
Disney.
watched. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Disney. Yeah.
Okay.
You see here,
Well,
with the chats, all right, there's so much to choose from that there's no way we're going to be choosing the same thing.
it's
I feel
unlikely
like,
to overlap unless it's Jack Sparrow.
yeah, and I'm like,
that's yeah,
nah,
yeah.
boring
Yeah.
pick.
Boring
Davy
pick,
Jones.
Davy Jones. Yeah, that's a W decision making right there, Kel.
All right, Ariq for the last pick on this category.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Naruto brought it up. I'm not picking it, by the way, but like, yeah, what does Herbie
He's-
count as?
Herbie is a
It's still-
character. It's Disney.
It's a character. It's live action, but it's not like a real life car that came to life.
It have a personality, Arik.
No, but it counts, right? You can pick Herbie, right? Herbie is allowed, right?
Herbie
in
is
this
allowed.
Yeah, you could
All
pick
right.
Herbie.
Well, but I'm not picking Herbie because this one makes more sense. I'm gonna pick a lion that didn't fall down a cliff because he's an idiot.
Aslan.
Oh,
It's Aslan.
okay, great.
I
great.
recently watched Narnia. Okay, I mean the title is called Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, the Audacity of This. No, wait, no, it's not. It's the word and the wardrobe. But yeah, no, I picked Aslan because one, you guys brought that up that he was voiced by, was it Liam Neeson? So it's Liam Neeson
Mhm.
mocapping as a lion is what I like to believe in canon. So that's cool.
I don't think
He's
he
in all
mocap.
fours.
I don't think he mocap.
Yeah.
I think he only does.
No,
voice.
Albert, do not ruin my canon. Do not ruin my canon in this. It is canon. That is the canon. That's what I want to believe. But yes, but Liam Neeson's voice does put like an imposing tone on Aslan, so it makes him like a really cool character. He's very powerful. I'm pretty sure you get to see more of him like in the later films, like more of his power. I meant, but regardless, in this first film, I think he's just like really badass and everything like that, and I really like him as a character. So of course, he's quite iconic under the basis that Narnia is kind of famous. I mean, not as famous as many other titles, admittedly, but it is kind of famous amongst people. And of course, Aslan is kind of like the face of the whole series. Not gonna lie, I don't think people really remembered about the four siblings. They only
Pevensey
remembered,
brothers.
yeah, the Pevensey siblings.
Who,
Yeah, they
who
don't
even
really.
is the best Pevensey? Probably Lucy.
Definitely, no. The worst is definitely Edmund. Fucking idiot.
No one cared about
betrayed his
Edmund.
whole.
Yeah.
Everyone, he betrayed his whole family for candy. He's definitely the worst. So yeah, no, I'm picking Aslan because he's just so, yeah, I like him. He's badass, and he did fall off a cliff like an idiot. He came back from the dead. Spoiler.
I didn't know that he got power. That Aslan got powers. I thought he's just a
Yeah,
lion.
He's a magical lion with
He's
magical
a-
powers, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what
He's
the
an
powers were.
allegory for Jesus. That's what Narnia is.
Pretty much, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Then he's a Jesus. He can walk on water.
And it's a
that
lion.
can walk- He's a lion that can walk on water. Is not what I'm believing.
Yeah.
Voiced by
Uh,
Liam Neeson. Oh, there you
So,
go.
Solid pick. Yeah, Aslan.
Solid pick,
Narnia.
solid
Narnia's not a
pick,
bad
yeah.
pick.
Yeah, Qui-Gon
Um,
Jinn as a lion. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, my other option that was chat bring up Mary Poppins. That was like, if I should go Mary Poppins more iconic.
Mary
but I'd say to go-
Mary Poppins is the first character I thought
I
of,
should've-
not
maybe
Jack Sparrow.
I should have went with Mary Poppins.
Really
Why did
forgot
you
about
pick Mary
Mary
Poppins? And I could pick Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, because I know you guys want to pick Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Kelvin, Kelvin did
no, I
not
like-
care about
I'm
iconic.
proud.
He just
I'm
wanted-
proud. I'm proud with my Mia Thermopolis pick. She's great. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is awesome, but I love Mia Thermopolis. So
Yeah.
Yeah, thermometer.
Uh,
I like that.
Mary Poppins is a good pick. Yeah, but
yeah.
even if I pick Mary Poppins, like I'm not even sure what to say. She got an umbrella. That's cool, I guess.
she has a magic bag. She can fly. She
Right, she
can-
does that.
She can she have like telekinesis or whatever.
Oh,
but-
wow.
What? Other than
Dude,
that?
there is like the sequence in Spoonful of Sugar where she cleans up the room with her mind. Like everything just jumping into place, remember? I don't know
Wait,
if
is
you
this in the one with Emily Blunt or the original?
original.
Oh, okay, I haven't watched the original.
And she can
one.
she can go into the two-dimensional world and dance with penguins, you know?
That one's cool too. Yeah.
Mary Poppins,
there you
big
go.
snub, you know. This is
Big snub, big snub.
the snub. People are gonna be writing us
This-
for years to come. It's like, oh, the day Mary Poppins got snubbed.
Well, maybe if Teguh was here, he could pick Mary Poppins, but no. So who's to blame now, huh?
Let's put the blame on Teguh.
Yeah. You're not joining and picking Mary Poppins.
All right.
All right,
So,
yeah.
okay. So,
Oh wait, so our
Davy
pick for
Jones.
this, we got Davy Jones, Ariq pick, Aslan
Aslan,
and Albert
Aslan.
pick, Anne Hathaway.
Mia Thermopolis.
Yeah, there you go.
And Hathaway. Yeah, me.
Okay, solid. All right.
Next round. On to the next round, we have the best type of amusement park attraction. Again, I'm pretty sure this is because of Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
That's why we're doing this, right? Yeah.
So we are not going with specific theme park rides, because there will be that's an unfair advantage for me, because I know
Albert
the name
has
of the
been
theme park rides.
more
Yeah.
has been to a lot more amusement park than Ariq and I has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to go with type of theme park attraction, amusement park attraction. So just the specific types of it, and all of us have been to amusement park one way or another, or if we haven't, we have like. Have you guys watched like those POV videos of amusement park rides, or is it just me?
Oh no,
That's
I
just
don't.
I don't.
It's
Okay, so
it's
just me.
Oh, I did it. I did it like twice on VR, which pretty. It's like I guess it's kind of fun. It'll be in the roller coaster, but you're not. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The VR one can get motion sickness though.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, pretty much that. All right. So you're picking the type of the attraction here.
Yeah. Uh, well, I got the number one pick here. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go with the obvious answer. I'm gonna go with the roller coaster.
boo, basic.
It's almost in every theme park, amusement park for a reason. If you just want to go with a regular, you can roller coaster can work for younger kids. Obviously, there is safety stuff, but you need like the height limit. But you can do a more tame roller coaster for the younger kids. You can do the if you're an adrenaline junkie, you can go with the crazy coaster that do the loop, or like the crazy drops that are like 90 degrees, which definitely not for me. I'm not an adrenaline junkie at all. But if you are, you can go with that type of roller coaster. There is the old school coaster, which is like made of wood. If you want to do the experience old school one, or you can do modern coaster with all the metal ones and everything. There is a variety of it. Again, if you just want to do a casual coaster, it exists. If you want to do a theme coaster, it exists. Disney have all that. The Incredicoaster, Universal have the Jurassic coaster, the Harry Potter coaster. So you can put theme into it and still make it an experience. You can make it for kids. You can make it for adults. You can make it for anyone. Um, it's for everyone. There's so many variety of it, and it's like the most iconic one. So I gotta go with roller coasters.
I've never been on a roller coaster with the loop thingy. Yeah,
Have I?
I can't
I've
remember.
never been on one.
I don't think I
Think-
have.
like the reason didn't ever go on that one is because I'm scared of it getting stuck up there. Like I've read the news of when the roller coaster is going and then the machine stop when they're like at the top of the loop and then all of them are just hanging upside down. About that kind of
I think
stuff.
that's
Oh,
the I think that's the plot of like Final Destination 3 or something. Like in the beginning, they got stuck up there, people fell off, died.
Yeah, the from the
Don't let
news
that
I read,
discourage you.
they didn't fall off and die, but they puke. I'm like,
They puke,
ugh,
yeah.
disgusting. Yeah. So yeah, I've never been to one because of that.
the last time I was in a presence, well, I guess that not the last time, but um, one of the best memory that I have of being in a presence of a loop roller coaster is
Mm-hmm.
that I was not on the coaster. Again, I was in the presence of it.
In the presence of it.
I was walking below it, and someone's phone fly out from the coaster and hit someone in the head. I hope that guy is all right.
Oh,
I don't know,
that
but the
could kill
phone.
someone
I know the phone flew out. Okay, here's the question: if you're on a coaster, where do you put your phone?
in the back.
My pocket.
Okay, and you hold on to the bag really
Don't they
tightly.
have a locker usually?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Well, even if they don't, like I usually only bring like small bags, so it's
Right, and
gonna
you
be
just
there.
hold on to it,
Yeah,
zip
just
it up.
hold
Yeah,
on to it
you
on like
don't put it
on the
in your
pits.
pocket at all, right?
No, no. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's too risky to put it in the pocket.
I'm not losing my phone. That's more entertainment than the whole amusement park.
I know, right? 30 seconds of entertainment and you lose your phone. Like, now I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So Albert went with the versatile roller coaster, not the coaster for your glasses.
The cost
Um,
coaster.
Eh, fair. Oh, one more thing about roller coaster that I forget. Again, it's versatile. You can you can use anything and it's fine. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you use Crocs, it's okay. Just make sure it's on sports mode. That's what I was told.
Oh yeah, the handles on the thing.
I use Crocs one to an amusement park, and then the guy's like, "All right, make sure it's on sports mode." Sports mode. Oh, okay. So I put the handle to the back.
Sports
I've never
mode.
heard it called sports mode before. So
Okay,
there
man,
you
it's
go.
what you do if you run with Crocs. Okay,
Sports mode.
sports mode. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
yeah. All right. Who got the second pick? Avik, is it?
You're Kelvin.
You,
Avik,
forgot
right?
what.
Arik got the
Avik.
pick.
Okay. I was actually literally googling about the most dangerous amusement park rides because I want to pick the one with the most deaths because I'm like grim like that.
Oh,
But
okay.
apparently roller
Yo.
coasters are the ones with the most deaths, so
I'm
Albert
pretty
took
sure,
that
yeah.
one. So Albert took that one. Oh, gee whiz,
What's the
great.
second one then?
Gee whiz. What
Oh,
do you
I don't know
mean?
what the second one was. I just closed the tab. Let me reopen it again. Hang on, sorry, we're getting off. Water slides, but I'm not picking that because it's kind of boring. It's such a boring death, just like, ooh, yay, water, jabur, mati. I don't know how to describe the death on a water slide.
Dude,
Oh, but anyway,
I
I've read some like water slides, like horror nightmare stuff. It's like there at one point I remember
I
there
heard it
was
from like
like a
water parks,
nail
but
like
not water. Oh,
that didn't like a nail that didn't get
oh
like hammered in properly, so it sticks out a little bit, and someone
eh.
got like cut from
you,
it's going
you
down
wanna
the
know
slide.
the
It's like,
Oh my
worst the
god.
ugh.
worst the worst story from a water slide that I've heard is because first of all, the place is called, I think I've talked about this in the show because I watched a documentary and bring up which you watch it. It's called Action
Actually,
Park.
yeah.
Yeah, action park.
And
Yeah, I've heard this
there
from
is a
penguins.
they
Yeah.
didn't do the physics, and there is a loop in a water slide
On one
which
slide.
does not physically, it's not supposed to work, and there's a reason why there is no loops like that on water slide. And they make the loop, and apparently people got like, when they go up, they just bump the top and they just like just go all the way down. They got hit. They got knee scrapes and everything. But the worst part is because they bump it. Lots of people, their teeth bumped the slide and their teeth got stuck. And they didn't realize the teeth were stuck in the water slide until people got getting cuts and everything. And they realized when they open it up, oh, there are teeth on the slide from everyone's crashing into it. And people have got cuts
It's
from
just-
it. Can you
oh, that's
imagine that?
brutal.
That's insane.
Yeah. Now I want to pick it, but I don't want to. Uh,
Yeah.
that's not enjoying or even iconic. Or it's iconic for all the wrong reasons. Or it's iconic for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, no, not one. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, let's ignore that grim story Albert has told us because I will pick. I don't know what it's called, but I think you've shown. I'm not sure if I've shown it or you've shown it, but it's it. It's like a VR kind of ride. I saw like the Transformers one on Universal Studios, and like, I was thinking like I think there's plenty of rides that are like this, and I'm like, okay, can I pick that? It's basically like Can I just share screen it a little bit?
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
like
Go
a
ahead.
like a
Ne. Okay,
Is it the
gini.
one where it's like where you have to shoot something with the
No,
screen?
you don't have to interact. You don't have to interact. It's just like you going across places, and then you see like, oh my god, what is it? Camera quality.
it's like
Basically like that.
it's a dark ride, but it's motion platform because
Mm.
you're on a vehicle and it just moves you, right?
Yeah, that's why I just call
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
VR ride, basically, just because it's like 360 like this. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know
I'll
what
admit, yeah,
it's
roller
called
coaster is.
specifically.
I'll admit, roller coaster was a better pick, but Albert picked that already, so I'm picking this. This is not a roller coaster. I don't think it counts as one. 'Cause
According
the experience is more like VR, right? And shit.
according to Wikipedia, the most trusted source of all of this, specifically Transformer the ride is
Yeah.
considered a 3D special effects ride. So let's just
So not a
click
not a
it.
roller coaster.
Huh?
So it's not a roller
Not a
coaster
roller
then. So
coaster.
it counts. Yeah, so it counts then.
No. So I just
Okay, so
call
that's
it
what I
that for
picked.
the
Yeah.
sake of it.
What was it? The 3D what ride?
Special effects ride.
Yeah, I'll call it that. 3D special effects rides. Why?
That's
Well, because
Alright.
at least I'm pretty sure not all of them are like this, but I think the Transformers one is basically just what I can see is like the coolest example of one, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of, oh my god, the quality is so bad in here anyway. But but like yeah, I think like these kind of rides can be put, for the new modern age where you can have like all these cool stuff happening and all that. And I think it can work for a lot of types of like movies and stuff, especially the more action oriented stuff. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this is probably it's a cool way to enjoy stuff instead of just like, oh, look, roller coaster, you go up in the sky or whatever.
Hey, don't sell roller coaster short.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's more like I'm saying like, oh, your type of ride is for boomers. My type of ride is for zoomers.
No, that's fair.
Alright. Alright. I mean, to be fair, the 3D one, the one that Ariq mentioned those are pretty fun, especially if there's the interactive elements to it.
Yeah, yeah. If
Like
there's interactive
Those
elements as well, yeah.
yeah,
yeah, those are fun. Some people might not like the 3D aspect of it, but those can be fun. I've seen someone. I think the Ratatouille right in Disney. I was near someone and someone's they didn't realize the glasses have no lens until the end of the ride. It's like mine. I thought the VFX sucks, and then he look at his glasses. Oh shit, there's no lens this whole time, so the 3D looks awful.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, he got faulty glasses there. So
I got a
Alright.
40.
yeah.
Alright, yeah. So that's our expect. I'll go to me, I guess. Uh, I think this one. I think my pick is a bit out there, I guess, because it's not. You're not on a moving platform.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go with a mirror house maze type of deal.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've been to one a few. Like I've been in there like couple of times when I go to amusement parks, and I don't know, they're just pretty fun. Like they put you in a dark room, kind of disorienting. You get to see, you don't know where you're going, and then at one point, and then yeah, you just don't know where you're going, and you just I don't know, hit your nose to some mirror.
I
It
like
kind of
being lost.
hurts. It kind of hurts, but then you're like, oh no, where am I? And you look around, and it's just you. Yeah.
You find
And,
entertainment in bewilderment. Is
yeah, pretty much that. And then like the lights keeps and some places they make the lights kind of like go flash, so it turn on and off kind of deal. So they're like, yeah, it makes you kind of like, oh my god, that's me.
What?
I like this
Okay.
description of a
Okay.
mirror base, never having been in one.
Yeah, but and then what is it? And it's plus point if they make it somewhat more a bit haunted or like horror vibes kind of deal. Because
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
seen those on like YouTube and stuff, and I thought it looks pretty neat. It'll be scary. Yeah, pretty much that I guess. I'll go for the mirror house maze, mirror maze. I think that's what they call it, right? Yeah. Yeah, really, Rick? You've never been into one?
I don't know. No, I've never. I
Are
can
you?
definitely guarantee that.
All right. How about Albert? No either.
I think I have, but not like a massive one. Like
Oh,
it's a
okay,
pretty
okay.
tame, small one. I think that's not. Yeah, it's. I don't remember if I. It's probably a long time ago, but I feel like I have. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've.
One of the big reason I picked this is because it's memorable. Because I went in there when I was young and I got separated from my
Oh,
siblings,
nightmare.
and I didn't know
Oh.
which way was out. I'm pretty sure I cried in that mirror maze.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So memorable, fun times in the amusement park.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So,
do you, do you, do you guys actually like the lock water ride stuff?
I love lock water rides.
I've never been on one because I don't want to get wet. Yeah.
Wait,
Fair.
I have a question, Albert. Then we went on one when we were in Universal Studios in Singapore. It was the Jurassic Park one, I think.
Technically, that counts. Yeah, that's just the same concept of a log water
Same
ride.
concept, yeah, but it's not a
Yeah.
log exactly.
Yeah, basically a log ride is anything that you're on a raft or on a log or whatever, and it goes up like some kind of not mountain but like a higher landscape, and then they drop you.
Higher
Basically, it's a
platform,
water
yeah, and then
drop.
they
Yeah,
drop.
a water
Yeah.
drop ride. I like those kind of rides. It's one of my favorites. The only issue is that, like Calvin said, you get wet, so you really have to decide. You really have to plan out your day of like, do
Yeah.
you want to do it early in the day when it's hot out so that you get wet and you automatically dry afterwards under the sun,
Don't you change clothes?
but Not well. Depends if you bring clothes or not. But sometimes if you dry it out, then automatically, if it's really hot out, it dries out automatically.
That's
Um,
the worst kind.
but obviously you experience the dampness for a bit, and
Yeah.
or you save it till the end of the day where it's the last thing you do. But there is no sun out anymore, which means you gotta do it with the old-fashioned style of air dryer or something to dry or change clothes.
I feel like the best way is still to just bring a spare clothes.
Various spare clothes and towel. Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, both situation you described is a lose-lose situation. If you do it at the start, yeah, the sun will dry you out. But again, like you say, the dampness and how moist it is to be.
Moist.
And imagine if you're wearing shoes.
No, the shoes,
Sock-
shoes, is,
wet
shoes, is the worst,
socks?
shoes is the worst part. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
to be
right.
fair, I actually don't mind
on a hot
walking
on a
around.
hot day, getting splashed is so nice, dude.
It's
to
nice
be honest,
until
like,
it's damp.
to be honest, I don't mind damp shirts damp. I
Yeah,
don't mind pants.
the
Kind of don't
shoes.
mind underwear and like socks.
That's
Yeah,
difficult.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the part that
But
like wet
in
shirts,
most
it's like
water,
fine, because
yeah,
when it's raining, you run out to the rain, it's fine, right? But
yeah.
once it gets to your undies and your socks,
Yeah, no, well,
mm,
that's the thing, right?
mm.
It never. I've been on several waterlog rides before, like those waterlog rides before, but I've never gotten my undies or my shoes wet. It's mostly just the shirt. So I was like, okay, like,
Yeah.
like whatever.
What
And if
what
you
are
save it until the end of the day, you get wet, no sun to dry you out. Whose car is getting wet?
Not my car. I don't
Well,
have. I don't own a
yeah,
car. It's my
well,
parents' car.
you're not allowed to get
It's
in
my
the car
parents'
until you
car.
dry off. You gotta wait. You gotta shake it off until it dries.
You know?
You're gonna wiggle like a dog.
Like, what are your thoughts on people who use poncho on a water ride?
Oh, smart, ready,
Smart,
prepared.
Smart, but
Smart, but it's
they're-
kind of
they're-
lame. It's kind
You're
of lame.
you're a pussy. You're a pussy.
It's-
You don't want to
They-
get wet.
But it's kind of lame, dude.
They
Whatever,
prepared.
please.
Yeah, I would wear a raincoat. I would wear a poncho. I don't want to get wet for the rest of the day or on my way home.
I have a feeling like if I were to wear a raincoat or like a poncho, I'd be like, "Yay! I know no wet, no splashes."
the
But
po-
I'm like, I feel
what's
like
the
I
point?
no, but I feel like I missed the point of the
Yeah,
ride.
exactly.
That's why.
What's the
Yeah.
point is that you get slightly wet.
Briefly, so you don't feel the wet. You just kind of like, it's there.
Hey,
Still,
at least you get, at least for the rest of the day, you aren't damp.
Yeah, at least it's practical. I'll admit that. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's just like I'll miss. But sometimes a bit of impracticality. We do a bit of tomfoolery, sometimes you need to do a bit of tomfoolery in real life.
I will not stand for wet socks and undies on my.
I will not. Yeah, I won't
Take
either,
off
I
your
won't
socks
either.
and undies before you get on a ride.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, you
No,
wear
but that's
pants, you wear
a-
shirts.
you-
but
you-
I
no
can't
undies.
exactly do that when I'm on the line, Albert.
Taking off socks and shoes is possible. Taking undies is not. You can
Exactly.
easily take off your shoes and socks before you get on a ride.
Oh, these guys, wait. Let me just take off this.
Guys,
Oh,
close your
no.
eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Let me take off my
Yeah.
undies.
Oh no. I don't know where this is going. I don't know where this is going. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
What lock water rides is just not. It's just too
There is-
impractical.
There is a
for
lot
me.
of pros and cons to it. Yeah, that's fair.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
pros and cons, and it's
Yeah.
depending on people's
All right, so you'll have quick and honorable any. It is. Dude. You take off
That
your
is
pants
true.
in a theme park. What the fuck?
That is a criminal side eye. That is not. No.
Excuse me, sir. We need to escort you to leave the park. You're not.
Sir, you're not
You're
allowed
allowed
to
to
be.
take off your underwear. But yeah, honorable mentions. Drop tower is always fun. I like drop towers, but it can be bad if it's not done well. It's bad, but if it's done well, it's really fun. I love it.
I've been to one drop tower. I've only rode
Never
it once.
I've never been.
Dude,
to a
I
drop
think my
tower.
soul is still up there.
It's so much fun, right? Adrenaline rush. Oh, I love it.
My sandals almost dropped. There's
No,
the
you see,
there's
you
no
didn't put it.
sports mode on
You
that
didn't
one.
put on sports mode.
You
I
didn't
don't
put it on
have
sports
sports mode on my sandals, Albert.
Oh, you
your
did have
loss.
sports mode. Oh, you did have sports
They didn't
mode.
tell you to take off the sandals. That's sort of bad on the amusement.
They
board.
didn't. I'm like, damn. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ferris
Is there
wheel
another
can
one?
be fun. Ferris wheels can be fun.
Festivals are fun when with the right people. You know, if you're romantic settings, it's fine. It's
For a
fun.
romantic, I've never done it for a romantic setting.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll do it sometime. Oh, no, not offensive.
With
I
Councilmen.
Oh, how was it, Albert? Was it
How was it?
romantic up there?
It it's yeah, it's pretty romantic. The view, well, the park that I go to, the views weren't great, so there's nothing to see.
Oh.
But yeah, otherwise
Oh.
it's good. And you gotta time it right. If you want a romantic setting, you gotta like wait for sunset. I feel like it's probably the best. If it's like
Wouldn't
in the
there be
middle
a
of the
line, though?
day, if it's in the middle of the day, first of all, it's gonna be really hot. It's gonna go through the glass because
Mhm.
most of Ferris wheel is like you have glass, right? Because you need to see. It's gonna go through it. But like the best, like nighttime might be cool if there's lots of lights, but like sunset's probably the most ideal, right? If you want to do romantic.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not big on carousel. I don't care for carousels. Bumper cars is cool, but also, if you got stuck with some angry teenagers, it's not fun because they just attack you.
Dude, I want to say the one that I quite like back then is the swing rides. I think that's what they call it. You know, where you sit down and just
Oh,
swing.
it just spins you around.
It just spins you around. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
that
I
one.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like
What
that when I was
what are
young.
they called exactly?
I think they're
Um,
just called swing rides, right?
are
Are they
they?
not?
I think there is it.
Let me see.
Is it a tilt a whirl? No, not a tilt a whirl.
No, no, it is called swing rides. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
sure.
are fun. Those are fun.
Right.
Another one I want to say. I don't know what this called. I'm just gonna show a picture. Let me share screen real quick. It's called Tornado in Dufan, at least in the place I went to. If you can see my screen.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Oh yeah.
How do you even describe it?
There's these types of rides. Yeah, these types of rides are they're common, but at the same time, like I don't know.
How do you describe this, Albert?
It's your
For the
honor.
listener.
It's your. There's like two. You're on a seat and you're lifted up on a hinge.
Like yeah, it's like a big mechanical swing or something.
It's hold on, the most iconic one that I can think of is the Tomb Raider, the ride. And I want to see if there is if I'm looking it up, if there is a description of what kind of ride that is. Tomb Raider, the ride. Where is it? King's Island. It's called a giant top spin. It's called a giant top spin. So,
Giant top spin.
Giant top
That's
spin. All right.
which makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah, because like you're
Dude,
literally like
these-
they spin you around. You're like on a hinge kind of thing, and you're just like on a cycle. It's like you're inside a washing machine.
Very much that, yeah. It's really fun. It's really fun. They spin you around.
Mhm.
They, yeah, it's just that I guess. They spin. Yeah. Right. I guess that's that. You have an honorable mention, Rick, for your
Not really
amusement
an
park.
honorable mention. I'm just curious. I've never been in one, but I've seen it several times. It's basically called the Gravitron. Graviton.
Oh, it's the
So
one where
basically
they
the one
spin
that
you real fast.
they well, Albert, you're muted.
Those are the worst.
Are they
I've
bad?
never been to one.
I'm very curious with one because like the thought of you being spun around and have gravity push you against the wall
Dude,
is kind of interesting.
I saw
Bro,
one
I
video
feel like
of
it's like
like
motion
the
sickness automatically.
I saw one video. It's like some guy was on that run, and then he's like, he records, and like, why am I sideways? He's just horizontal on the right.
Honestly, I've seen one where it's like just the weirdest of people in gravitons, and they're spinning, but like a guy is like just standing like vertically like that on the wall, like like that.
Yeah.
Like
Your
defying
body is not
defying
supposed to be
God.
like that. Exactly.
I know, but he's like defying God. I'm just like I'm so curious about these rides because like that those people are so weird. Okay, so people
Why am I
hate gravitons.
sideways?
Yeah,
Everyone seems
it's
to have a terrible experience with gravitons.
Yeah.
right. Like
I'm very
if you're not
curious.
if you don't have a bad experience during it, you have a bad experience after the ride stops.
Over.
Probably like
I mean, you're
oh,
being spun around
motion sickness.
literally and having G-force pushed onto your body to keep you there. It
I
doesn't sound
I
comfortable.
I know someone who used to work in a like a lower class amusement park theme park, and they have something like that. And there was a teenager that was like really annoying him. It's like teenagers bothering him, and then he keeps he keeps it running the whole time, and it doesn't stop. And like I needed to stop, man. It's like it's the timer of the machine. I cannot stop it, but it's actually just keep it going. And he's like the only one on the machine. It's like this is how long it's supposed to go. Because the teenager's like really annoying him. Karma. And it's like, please stop this. I can't. It's on a time system. So yeah.
That's hilarious. That's a great prank. That's a good
That
prank.
is evil.
Yeah.
That's a good
That
one
is
though.
evil. That is
Yeah.
vicious. That is vicious.
Yeah. All right. So the end of
Yeah,
that
alright.
round, we got 3D special effects ride, roller coaster, and House of Mirrors for amusement park attractions. So solid
Yep.
stuff.
Very different
Okay.
for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Next
next
one,
one.
Albert.
Finally, it
That-
makes sense.
Real / fictional ghosts. Do you guys know any real
Like
ghosts?
Ariq. Well, I don't know what's real and what's myth. So
I mean, I guess you can count myths. Can you count myths into it? I mean, nobody even knows if ghosts are real or not. There's
so yeah, exactly. So yeah,
That's
we're just
true.
going with
Yeah.
famous goats in general.
Mhm.
goats in general. Okay, what's my favorite goat? It's the most
No,
famous.
no,
Oh,
no,
ghost.
no,
Billy.
goat?
I heard you say goat, man. I heard you say
There's
goat.
who? Billy. There's Michael Jordan. There's
Best goats, yeah.
Oh, man.
Best.
Alright. So Ariq got the first pick
Wait,
for this.
yeah, wait, hang on. What ghost movies? Let me just find the fictional ones, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I
obviously
wanted to
we
go to
initially
real
start
ones.
this as fictional ghosts, but like I start looking it up. I'm like, there's not many that are great, so I'm gonna open it up to famous ghosts because I feel like that will be more fun anyway.
Am I
'Cause
allowed
there
to
are
pick
like
Den?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
am I allowed to pick Denny Phantom? Is he a ghost? No. God
he's a
damn it.
ghost. He's a
He's a
ghost.
ghost?
and
I've never even
he's a
watched.
ghost. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the
He
problem
doesn't.
is the problem is I've never watched Denny Phantom.
Isn't the part of the lyrics of the opening theme song mentioning how he's a ghost? He becomes a ghost.
Oh yeah. Wait. Can I pick Ghost Freak from Ben 10 as well? I mean, like that or him? Are they allowed? Or do they
That works.
count? I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, is Ghost Freak a ghost or is he an alien?
God damn it!
The
Yeah, see?
ghost. Well, wait. Ghost Freak is an alien.
Okay, so he
Is,
doesn't
or
count.
is he an alien ghost?
God damn it! He's an alien with ghost powers. I guess it doesn't count. I think.
Let's see. Let's see. Ghost
Wait,
Freak.
is Ghost Freak allowed? If
I'm
I can't-
pretty sure the whole planet of Ghost Freak looks like Ghost Freak.
They're
Ghost
not
Freak,
ghosts. They're
that's
just
according,
species,
aliens.
not a-
according
alien
to
ghost.
ben10fandom.com,
Yeah.
Ghost Freak is a ghost
Okay.
phantom-like alien.
Phantom-like. It's not a phantom.
So it's a Phantom like.
So-
Yeah, it's an alien. It's an alien. Not
Alien,
a
so it
ghost. So
doesn't
you can't
count.
go with Ghost
You
Freak,
gotta-
Eric.
I cannot
Cannot.
go with Ghost
Doesn't
Freak.
count.
So I'll pick Danny Phantom instead, even though I've never I've never watched Danny Phantom. I don't
How
think I've
have you
ever
never
watched.
watched any Phantom? What?
Like, I was too busy watching American Dragon Jake Long. Okay, shut up. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't watch all these shows in one Disney channel. Okay. Actually, wait. Is Danny Phantom Cartoon Network or Disney Channel? I don't even
Nickelodeon.
know.
Nickelodeon.
Well, he's not even in any of them.
Nickelodeon.
He's Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
It's Nickelodeon. All right. Again, I don't know anything about Danny Phantom at all, but I just think he's a very iconic. He's a very cool character. I think he has like one of the cooler. I think he's like one of the cooler like ghost powers abilities, apart from Ghost Freak. But as we have mentioned, Ghost Freak is not a ghost. He is indeed alien. So I can't pick him. What else is there? Yeah, I don't know what else to say. He has a hot mom, I think. Yeah, that's about it.
What?
That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do.
That has
with
nothing-
it.
I'm trying to bring him as valid as possible. Okay, dude, I'm bringing up
Uh.
every point I can. Even that's why, because I never watched Danny Phantom. Okay.
fair.
But yeah, I'll just stick
That-
with him because like again, the iconic and he has a cool design and yeah, hot mom.
Fair. Danny Phantom, I like him. I like the show. I really like the show a lot. I think he's a cool ghost. It's because he's a humanoid ghost and he got like extra special powers, like freeze breath and like whatever that techno blast is, the ghost
Yeah,
blast.
he has all that. Okay, that's very cool.
He has all the ghost powers he can phase. He's nice. He's a superhero technically. So I like it. He's a solid pick. He was in my draft list.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Well,
Danny
the
Phantom,
fact that I haven't
yeah.
watched it, yeah, and I just picked that. Sorry about that.
I mean,
Calvin, thoughts on Danny Phantom?
he's cool.
Has Kelvin watched Danny Phantom as well, or not really?
I watch bits of
Bits of it?
him here and there. Yeah, not fully. I mean, he's a cool guy. He got. I don't know what he can do, honestly.
I know he can phase
but
through
but
walls
I know
like
him.
normal ass
But
ghost,
he
but
is
yeah.
very. But I really like using him in that Nickelodeon.
Nicktoons
I don't know,
Unite?
tag team Unite. Nicktoons Unite. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
there
one.
you go.
I really
Nicktoons
like
Nicktoons
using
Unite.
him. Yeah. And yeah. He got cool villains. That's what I'll say. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know. Do you have anything else on Danny Phantom?
I really don't have nothing on Danny Phantom. I just picked him because yeah, I know he's iconic. I know he's cool. I'll pick him.
Valid. All
Such an
right.
unfair. Such an unfair.
Wait, who's next? Is it me or you?
You got
Albert.
next.
Yeah.
Damn it! I was hoping I would have more time.
Oh, is this the toughest one for you? Because you're into like ghost stuff, aren't you?
Dude, I am into ghost stuff for sure.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
got a lot of
like,
choices to pick from.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a lot, but I don't remember them. Should I go with the real people, with real ghosts, or should I go with the fictional ones? I guess.
I don't know which one is
It'd be
cooler.
cool. It'd be quite cool if you can pick a real ghost
Um,
that is that has like a really good backstory and all that. A famous real ghost in you.
Do I have
known
one?
people.
No, more like, do I remember their backstory? I mean, the obvious choice is that ghost or a demon. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I was thinking of Annabelle,
Hmm.
but that's like, I'm not sure. I think it's a demon, not a ghost.
Oh. Interesting.
Very, very different, man. Very different. Ghosts and demons. I don't know, man. I think I know more demons than ghosts.
Well, it doesn't count. It have to be a ghost. Just go with Casper, the friendly ghost.
Casper, yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with this guy because I don't think it's on your guys' list. Beetlejuice. Screw it.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice
No,
is
it's
a
not in my-
ghost. Oh yeah, he
Beetlejuice
is.
is
I
a
googled.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
Also
He's a
know
ghost.
Beetlejuice is a trickster and a mischievous ghost. There you go. I googled that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's pretty iconic.
Wasn't he like one
Yeah,
of the
from-
drippiest guys we've rated?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
drippy.
pretty different. Michael
He's
Keaton
pretty
very
was
drip-
awesome
yeah,
in
Michael
the role.
Keaton. Yeah.
He's got a good look. He's iconic.
Yeah.
I forgot
There's
how high he
lower-
scored in
there's
the
a
drip
lower-
tier. I think he wasn't top tier, but it was like higher tier.
I think I'm pretty sure he's an A tier or S. I think he's an A tier.
A or
if
S,
I'm
yeah,
not
he's like A or
mistaken.
S tier, yeah. So he's drip,
Yeah.
certified drip, certified drip ghost.
And also, Beetlejuice is just very what you call that?
Sorry,
We
there's
don't
a-
know the full extent of his powers, I guess, right? He's
Yeah.
just a mystery on the power level. And yeah, I mean, he's still the way you have to say his name like 3 times and stuff to summon him. So yeah, he's bound to be really strong. Very much that. Yeah, I just like his whole vibe, I guess. There's that. All right. I'll go with that for my fictional ghost.
That's dope. Okay. Well, I'm
Go
not
with the
gonna
real
go.
ones.
Well, again, who knows ghosts are real or not? But there are like several that I want to pick. I'm not gonna pick Casper. Even though Casper is cool, but like, nah.
Casper's not real.
Well, I was debating a very iconic one. The first thing when I thought of when we expanded to famous ghosts is like Flying Dutchman, but like that's the name of the ship. That's not the ghost, right? It's a ghost
Yeah.
ship. And I'm like, who the hell know who the captain is? Can you name me who the captain of Flying Dutchman is? I don't think you do. I don't think anyone knows.
Is it not Davy
The
Jones?
walking Dutchman.
It's not Davy Jones. It's apparently Captain William van der Decken. See,
Oh,
no one knows who
that's
that is.
okay.
So I'm not gonna go with the Flying Dutchman, even though it's a legendary ghost ship. That's pretty cool. So I was between two, and I'm gonna say it both right now. I'm between
Okay.
one, which is the Bloody Mary, which is a scary, iconic ghost.
Yeah.
Where if you say the name like 3 times under a mirror, it appears.
They made a drink out of her.
That is true.
Yeah.
That legend scared the living thing out of me when I was a kid. So I'm like, I'm scared. I don't even want
Nice
to try
save,
to do
Albert.
it.
Nice save.
Because I saw the video. I saw a video of like someone doing a prank of it, and it terrifies me. And the other one is the Headless Horseman, which I looked it up. It's technically a ghost.
It says in the description for the Sleepy Hollow film, at least from the film, it's an apparition, so that is a ghost. So yeah. Allow it.
So between those two, I think I'm gonna go with the one that is cooler, and I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with the Headless Horse because it's a Headless Horseman. Because it's a not the Headless Horse.
The horse has a head. The horse has a head.
So it's a Headless Horseman with a full head horse. So yeah, I'm going with that one, the Headless Horseman, because it's iconic. It's an iconic look. There's the Legend of the Sleepy Hollow, obviously, right? And it's just an iconic look, and people like know. Oh yeah, the Headless Horseman. It's that guy. Which yeah, it's very cool. And like a lot of haunted house have the Headless Horseman, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It's my ghost. Thoughts?
I mean, he's bad. I mean, he has the most badass design, in my opinion. Just a headless man, but he has a horse and a neck. Why didn't he make it to the drip tier list?
I should.
Or I forgot
yeah.
we were. Oh, we didn't know, I guess.
Yeah.
He
Fair.
didn't make it to the drip tier list, sadly.
I mean, yeah.
Kelvin,
He's a cool guy. Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
And he got.
Joe has a good point there in the comments.
He's a cool.
All
Alright, sure. What is Joe saying? It's
Well-
cool until you have to clean the horse poop.
Well, do horse ghosts even poop?
Is the horse a ghost?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, it's okay it's okay to include the ghost as part of his like prop, so long as the headless horseman.
Well,
himself
you
is a
think
ghost,
the
but-
Headless Horseman is just without a horse, and he finds every time he wants to be cool, he have to find a living
He's
horse
just a
and ride on it.
headless.
Yes. He's just a
I
headless
think
man.
I think the horse is part. I think the horse is part of it. I don't think he goes around looking for
Okay.
horses to ride.
You know what? Yeah, they call him the headless horseman. So I'm pretty sure the horse is part of the apparition.
A
It's not
horse
clear if it's
Comes with the drip, you know.
the horse comes with the drip. The horse comes like with him. Like that is part of the like apparition. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not like
Yeah.
he didn't just went to like some stable hand and like, can I borrow this?
I didn't
ima-
notice. I didn't know the. Oh, go ahead.
Imagine like a headless horseman's about to hunt you, and then he just like drop off the horse, falls off the horse. Like whoa! Too high there.
Well,
Why
he's
they
no
willing?
longer- He's not very threatening now, is he? You just see him fall off a horse. Oh well.
Dude,
Yeah, what were we gonna say, Bert?
I didn't know anything about the lore about Headless Horseman until I looked this up right now. In American folklore, the reason he don't have a head is because he got decapitated by an American cannonball, which is badass. Decapitated by a cannonball. In Scottish folklore, in several stories, both he and his horse are headless. So in Scottish folklore, the horse doesn't have a head as well. That's interesting for Scottish people.
Wait, how do you pronounce it then? Headless square horseman.
Headless square horseman.
Because
they
both the
both of them are
horse
headless.
and the man is headless.
Yeah. But yeah, interesting story there. But yeah, Headless Horseman's my pick.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
Yeah, pretty cool.
if it wasn't for Beetlejuice, I was gonna go with this one actually. I don't think you guys know about this. It's a Thai ghost.
Thai, as in Thailand.
Thailand, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
It's,
versed in my Thailand ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
dude, Asia ghosts are where it's at, man.
They're
They're
scary.
I know they're creepy. I've heard like Japanese like folklore stuff. They're quite creepy.
They're quite
An
creepy. Yeah.
Indonesian ghost that I know, and I, at least for some reason in my family, like the myth
Is
goes around.
is it the drifting nurse? That's a terrible translation.
No, I don't know what the hell is
Susung
the nurse.
esot.
Suster
Susung
Gesot.
esot.
Oh no 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 no
Drift,
no
drifting.
no! It's well, Sister Ngesot is a drifting nurse, or Sister Ngesot is a type of ghost, right? It's not a specific
All right,
ghost, or
it's
just
not
one
as
ghost.
fair
But
enough. Yeah.
what I'm talking about is Niro Rokido from the Eastern Sea, I think.
Oh yeah, I know
Heard
what
of
you mean.
that one.
It's a
Yeah.
What is?
ghost of, like, I think royalty or something. But she basically is like, if you wear green in the Eastern Sea of Indonesia, or is it Western Sea? I don't know. If you wear green in the sea, she will drag you.
Ooh,
So that's what I
that's
know.
creepy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
green
Anyway,
witch.
recap:
Yeah.
Danny Phantom, Beetlejuice, and Headless Horseman. So those are our famous ghosts.
I didn't even tell you the Thailand ghost I was talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, what was the Thailand ghost? Yeah, you didn't mention it.
I don't know how the proper way to say it, but it's called a pr- pr- preta preta slash
Mention it?
pret. That's what they have it on the website. All right.
How do you spell that?
Pre preta. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the
What's so
idea of the
scary
ghost.
about
It's
it?
kind of scary. So basically, if you're, not so scary. It's more like, um, I don't know. But yeah, if you're a bad dude, you a bad guy, you die, you disrespect your parents, you die, and then you'll be reincarnated as this type of ghost. Basically, you'll be hungry all the damn time, but then your mouth, it's like it'll just be a little hole, so you can't really fulfill your hunger, and then yeah, you'll just end up, what's that name? Um, yeah, basically you have the desire to eat your own, to eat flesh and stuff like that, but you can't do it. So
Interesting.
it's kind of like, what is Grigot
um,
in
what is
English?
Gurgut? Not
You know,
irritating.
when you want to eat something, but you can't. Yeah, that's how it feels. And imagine that for all eternity.
Something that you can't. Oh my god.
That's pretty much what it is, man.
Incredible frustration is the best way
Yeah.
I can. It's the best
Yeah.
way I can say it. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah. It's very much just that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go look up some Asian ghosts. They're pretty fun. Let's let's go to the
Apparent,
final. What's
real
it?
quick. I just found out that apparently Niro Rokidul is available on Mobile Legends. Bang bang. So there you go.
Oh wow, very cool.
Wow.
For
She
our
Is she a
Indonesian
meta pick?
viewers, for our
Oh,
Indonesian viewers who plays
oh
mobile.
man.
I hope she's a meta pick.
Oh, no, they got patched. They got patched. Like that.
I don't know if it's just a skin or if it's like playable character and have powers. So I don't know what Mobile Legends is. I know it's a mobile game that's like
Yeah.
battle royale, right? So whatever or something. I don't know.
Not Battle Royale. It's a mobile game.
Is it League of Legends
Arena.
type?
Yeah, League of Legends type.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
League of
gotcha.
Legends, like
Okay.
Dota type. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, anyway, let's go to the final round for this draft here. In honor of the Hatbox Ghost, we're gonna do the best type of hat. So
Oh.
this
Wait, who got the first pick?
you do.
Oh man, this is the hardest one.
Oh, is that what it's called?
No,
Wait, I was
I'll
googling
I'll
stuff.
just say during my research, I have learned so many types of hat that I didn't know existed before. There are so many uh, that I don't know. So it's a learning, and I like. This is interesting that I learned this. So yeah.
I learned a lot too. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I haven't learned anything, but go on.
There's like
Oh man.
hundreds and thousands of types of hats, dude.
There are really that many types of hats?
Oh wait,
Shit.
I just read this, Brent. There, the that the Ku Klux Klan. Apparently, their hat wear
That's
also has a name.
I
Oh.
saw that. I was like looking it up. I was like, "What is this?" And then there's a picture of the Ku Klux, and I'm like, "Oh goodness, yikes!"
Oh no!
The pointy
If
type
you guys are
white hat.
wondering what it's called the Capirote. Capirote. Yeah. That's not my pick, by the way. That's not my pick.
Oh, Calvin.
for
That's not
for
my
legal
pick.
reasons. That is not my pick. I do not
Uh,
associate.
Uh, what do I want to go with? That's the real question here.
Wait, I'm
Man.
learning so much types of hats.
here's the thing: can you go wrong with a pick of a hat?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I guess you
No.
can. I guess you can.
Now I want to pick a terrible type of hat.
No,
See,
Albert's
the
just
question- the
rethinking his whole life.
Well, while stalling for time for Kelvin, the question is like, do you want to go with a hat that is universal where everyone can use it, or is it a unique looking hat that's cool but it doesn't always fit everyone? Because everyone have different head size, right? Like I have a pretty big head. I don't know about you guys, but like not
That's
all
true.
hats work with me. But you know, if some hats looks cool and some doesn't, but doesn't always work for everyone. So you're like, what you gotta strategize on this, you know?
I'm curious. I have hats somewhere.
I'm gonna go with iconic hats. All right. I'm gonna go with the most iconic hat. Once you see it, you know what it is, right? I'm gonna go with the Dunes cap.
Okay.
The
What?
Duns- I
That's
mean,
scare
kidding.
of.
yeah.
You
Damn it,
kidding?
Alvin, you picked.
That's
You
cap.
took my pick. You took my pick. No, I want the dunce cap.
Were
It's
you
the
really?
fam-
Were you two
it's the
for
fam-
real?
I don't know. I wasn't picking it, but I was thinking about it because it's basically the family-friendly version of the Capirote hat.
No, it's not a family
Oh my
friendly
God.
version of it.
Yes, it
No,
is.
that,
It's a pointy hat. The dunce
it's
cap.
it represents a whole different thing, Eric.
But dunce means you're stupid, and people who are racist are
Alright.
also stupid. So.
Okay, so that's really your pick?
I go with Dunskap because, like I said, it's iconic. That large conical shape, and then with like the capital D on it. People like you see it in like Tom and Jerry's. You see it if you see it in like cartoons and movies, you know what that means. You know that dude is probably not the smartest guy in the room. You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
very much that. You see it, you know it. That's the Dunskap.
You see it, you know it. He's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. All right.
Alright.
Any thoughts on it, Albert? Huh?
I think it's a
Ye-
bad pick, to be honest. I think there are way better options. I think this is
I,
a
I
bad
have
pick.
I have almost personal experience with one. I remembered when I
Really?
was
In where?
I was in Scotland, right? When I was a kid,
Okay.
and we have to like go to this like old Victorian school, and we had to pretend we're like old Victorian students, or is it
Yeah.
basically we're pretending to be old Victorian students, right? And I remembered one of the kids, apa, like they were purposely like, being chosen as like the bad person, and they were like being scolded. It's all an act, by the way. So it's not like an all an act. She's being scolded, and the teacher, the headmaster, was like, "You have to sit down there on the corner with a dunce hat." And I don't know. I kind of we had to hold our laugh, as a part of the act for the whole thing. But I don't know. It's just like kind of funny. It's just like the girl's just sitting with her dunce cap. She's like doing this. So I've seen it. I've seen it used in real life, basically. That's why. See,
Oh,
there's
I thought they
ties.
picked you the Duns.
I wanted, to be honest, part of me wanted to, but social anxiety said no. Because you have to stand
there-
up front, sit in front,
We
and
need-
people laugh at you, and you have the dunce
We
cap
need
on.
the social anxiety hat.
Social anxiety hat.
All right. So
I
wait,
know
wait. So what?
I'm still saying that no, that's a bad pick because again, you cannot use that to the public, or I guess
What
you
you mean?
can, but it's like
You can.
It's you can people's gonna look at you funny when you're wearing a dunce cap.
You're a dunce cap. Yeah, you're a dunce. You're an idiot.
That's the whole point, Albert.
It's all
Statement. It's one note. It's a one trick pony, you know. So
Yeah, I mean, Hey, like I said,
That's my take.
I'm going for the iconicness of it. You know how well known
Iconicness.
it is. It's iconic. You see it,
Okay.
you know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair. Uh,
All right. So who got the second pick?
I have the
Albert?
second pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm between two, and I'm just looking at pictures right now of which looks more appealing. Um, I've never
Yeah.
I've never owned or have either of these that type of hats that I'm about to pick. But I always think they look cool and universal. It can be used as a fashion statement. Um,
Okay.
oh man, why does some of these look so goofy now that I'm looking at the picture? Hold on, let me see what my other options are. I have like 6 lists. I'm not gonna go with that. That's too
See,
basic. Uh,
yeah, man. Don't tell me you're going with I don't know,
Cap, a baseball cap. So basic.
a baseball cap.
But I like that.
No.
But I like using the term cap when somebody's lying. You know, that's cap.
Yeah.
I like to use it in that term.
okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna go with the fedora. It's an iconic one. It's unisex. Anyone can use it. There are variation between the male and female one if you care specifically on the gender specifics. You can go multiple colors, unlike just dunce. It's just white, I believe, right? There's no other color, so you can go with anything. It fits. It looks fashionable. It also looks simple. And yeah, it looks cool. I just think it looks cool, and it stand the test of time. I don't know since when the fedora was created, but I feel like it's been since forever. Like if I watch like old movies, I've seen people with fedora hats. So it's an iconic look since 1891. There you go.
Bringing fashion since
I'm
1981.
gonna go with fedora. Thoughts?
Reddit has ruined that hat for me forever.
What? What did she do?
Oh,
Reddit?
milady.
Yeah, like a
Because
bunch
of
of
that.
guys are like, my lady. It's a bunch of guys who think like, oh, why are women so mean all the time? They're like these like weird like lonely people. They're just like who talks a bunch of random stuff and they're like kind of like the stereotypical like geeks and whatnot. I'm like, yikes! It's lost. It used to have that gentleman style back in the day, but it's kind of lost it in the modern day.
Yeah.
So it's a bit just like I don't know, but and also like where is it? Can I embarrass my friend in public? Of course I can. I will.
What?
You're gonna bring up a
What?
picture.
Yeah, look, it's Bobzilla, the guy who was in the comments.
Hey,
That's
this
why
is
him with the fedora.
looking dapper. See, fedora.
He has a
works.
gun. Look at
Oh,
that.
never mind.
We call him John Thick.
What is going on?
Oh my god. All right.
But yeah,
All
there you
right.
go.
But yeah, that's why I picked my pick fedora. I think it's universal. I think it looks cool.
It's a cool hat.
It's not a fedora,
It's
but
not.
my lady.
It's not. I don't think I own one. It's not like
I don't own one.
Yeah. No. I don't think it goes with any of my outfit. Yeah. All right. So
Also, yeah, fedora. Again, universal. It works on for every season. Summer works. Fall works. I think it works better in fall. Autumn, spring it works. Winter probably doesn't work. But you can try to pull it off.
I mean, doesn't really work in Indo with rain season.
Summer and rain. You can do it in the rain.
I
It
think
protects your
most.
hat.
I have a feeling most rains most hats just don't work in rains, man.
Hey man,
it's
the conical shape of a dunce hat.
Bro, it's gonna all go to your shoulders. Your shoulders gonna be wet.
The conical shape of a dunce hat will, I don't know, man.
The
Like,
conical
let's
shape
lights off.
of a dunce head just reminds me of what's that series we watch? Peacemaker, Human Torpedo.
Oh yeah, that's a good accessory for a human torpedo.
Yeah, dunce hat. Increase penetration.
Increase speed and penetration. Yeah.
These ballistics.
All right, yeah, that's a good one.
I
Alright,
turned off my
then
camera.
Arik could have the last pick then. So
Yeah.
since I took your dunce hat pick, what would you go with, Ariq? All right.
He's
Ariq
pulling
is
it up.
thinking
Is he
thinking
grabbing
ahead.
something?
Assalamualaikum, my brother. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
What do you call that
Assalamualaikum.
hat? What do you call that
I
hat?
don't know. In,
Peci.
in Indonesian is peci, but what is in
Oh,
English?
okay. I found it in okay
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia, right?
I saw it the other day
Songkok.
too.
Songkok.
That's what it's written. Songkok. Songkok. Songkok.
Yeah, I
Cap
know.
Anyway,
widely
guys.
worn in Indonesia, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, blah blah blah, mostly among Muslim males.
Yeah, the picture
Yeah?
on Wikipedia is literally a picture of Sukarno, his iconic photo with the hat.
Yeah.
Alright, Zucardo's a badass dude. Actually, I'm not sure if I should pick this or you know what, I'm gonna pick with this. My other choice is mostly for Teguh.
What?
He's not gonna pick a top hat. Teguh's gonna pick an Ushanka.
What's a
There's
mushanga?
Yeah.
literally the Russian
It's the Russian
one.
hat. Yeah.
Russian hat.
Oh, yeah, that's a Teguh
Yeah.
pick. That's
There's
definitely
a Teguh pick, yeah. And I've seen him in a
That's a-
Ushanka, so yeah.
Yeah, he is. It's on his Instagram picture, I think.
Yes.
Mhm.
But you know what? I'm gonna stick with this hat because one, look at me. Look at me.
Songkok.
Alhamdulillah, my brother. You've come.
Ariq looks so halal.
I am so halal. We keep it halal all the time, fam. But you
Nice,
know,
nice.
actually, like but sometimes like these kind of hats, I don't. It's a good way to hide your bad hair. If you have
all
bad
hats,
hair.
all
I
hats
mean,
are.
any hats does do that.
No,
Ariq.
no. But sometimes like caps, like some parts of your hair comes out a bit, or or fedora.
Just
A
gotta.
fedora, you can clearly see your hair. Even a dunce hat doesn't fully cover your whole like hair, but this
I mean, if you
Not
tuck it in
practically
well
does.
enough, it's.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and also technically you can wear this normally. I know we don't per se because one, you guys aren't
Mhm.
Muslims. Second,
I used it
That's-
for marches, for like flag
what?
ceremonies.
Oh yeah, flag
Oh,
ceremonies.
right.
Yeah,
When
they
we
do
do
like to
the.
wear this. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to wear that too then. That time.
Technically, this is the Indonesian version of what fedoras are back in like the American like day. Kind
This
of.
I don't
Indonesian
think
kinda-
mafias
revolution
were
era.
wearing this.
How do you know? How do you
Oh,
know?
that's true.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
I haven't seen pictures of this.
But yeah, so yeah, I know it has a lot of like religious, like
I
parts
mean,
like
it is a
driven to
religious.
it, but
Yeah.
yeah, but honestly, but you can also like wear this hat mostly in most days. I don't actually feel like when I have to wear this in the hot summers, like it doesn't feel bad. I'm not gonna lie.
See, my issue with that hat, having experienced it, or maybe this is just I bought the wrong size. It's really tight around your head. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it does.
It's tight
It is
around my
sometimes.
head too.
To
Okay,
be
so
honest,
maybe it's
I
not the
think
wrong
it
size.
no.
It's the-
Technically, I think it kind of has to, because like if it isn't, it's just gonna like flop so easily. Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like. And it just it hurts my head. I'm not a fan of that hat. But there's
But yeah,
some
man,
solid pick.
Solid pick.
yeah, man, the pet-
Mostly
you always
mostly for male,
trust your
right?
pa
The female
ustad.
can
Yeah,
also
it
chill
is.
with it.
Honestly, yeah, no, females
mostly
don't wear
male.
this. They just wear a hijab, bro.
No,
Yeah.
females wear it during flag ceremonies as well.
Oh wait, yeah, no, they do. Right, yeah.
But
Oh,
on
right, that's
on
true.
other occasion they don't.
Mm.
Oh yeah, only on flag ceremonies. Yeah, never mind.
Indonesian
Oh, I
flag
guess it.
ceremonies.
So you know what? I
Right.
guess it's kind of you can have a lot of them comes in different fashions. By the way, they're not all like black basic like
Yeah.
this. Many of them have colors.
Alright.
All right. Any
So-
honorable mention?
Honorable mention
Ushankas.
for me. My Ushankas is a good one.
Yeah.
my other pick, I'll be not the dance cap, was the party hat.
What's a party?
Oh, just
just
the
like for
like the
party?
cone,
Just the cone, the same the cone
cone and
shape thing.
the and
Oh,
the
man.
ito. I like
Okay. Yeah.
Joe's choice here. He said a drinking hat. I've never
What's
worn
a,
one,
what's
but
a,
I'm
what's a
sure.
drink? What's a drinking?
The
You
hat?
know the one
the
with
one with
the
the beers on the
beer
side and
holder?
the
Oh,
straws.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Like
it
the
just
one in
sounds
SpongeBob but
creative.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it looks creative.
My honorable mention is a beret, because I
All right.
think they look.
The
I think they
build-up.
look hella cool. It makes you look so fancy and sophisticated, and I like it. I can never pull it off. I don't think, or I've never tried. I've never encountered one probably.
To be honest,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah,
but
I
it
think
makes you look so French and European, and I like that. It's like it looks cool. It gives like, so sophisticated. So yeah.
wait, yeah, I think there's like different types of beret. Because the beret I'm thinking of, Bert, is the one like the military use. Like sometimes they make
Yeah,
have
berets.
berets,
Military also use berets. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know. So it's like it looks badass. If I see a beret, I think it's badass just because I see it mostly tied with military rather than
See, you can look both sophisticated, posh, and badass at the same time.
and badass at the same time.
Oh man, I should have went with beret. God damn it.
Should have went with beret. Not gonna. Should have went with beret.
Yeah.
I want that word,
Beret's
yeah.
probably cool. But beret just doesn't fit in a casual setting, though, in my opinion. Wait, it
Yeah,
can. Never
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Nah.
Sort of, but
Back in the days, it can. I don't think it is now though. Yeah.
actually, no, you can. If you're like an art
Private
teacher whose life
investigator.
hasn't, yeah, or an art teacher whose life hasn't gone very well, right? So you can wear a
That's
beret.
very
I think.
specific.
Does it have to be?
Is it-
Does
is
it have
it-
to be big? Is that too specific?
Oh man.
An art teacher who's as good hasn't gone very well.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, also another in what is it? In response to Barbenheimer, apparently the type of hat that Oppenheimer wears is called a pork pie hat.
Wait, he
Fine,
doesn't use
yeah.
he doesn't use fedora.
It's not a fedora.
There's,
It's not a
there's different
fedora.
types, Albert. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's fedora and then there's pork
A
pie.
fedora is, I think, it's like a bit. The rim is a bit shorter, but the top is a bit taller and
You wanna
more
know?
like.
You wanna know
Yeah.
what the worst?
It's
You
a
wanna know what the
bowler
worst
as
hat
well.
is? Bowler. I was
What?
about to say that's the worst one. It looks so mad ugly. There's
Whoa,
Is
whoa,
it-
whoa, whoa, whoa!
there's nothing
What?
cool about a bowler hat, man. There's nothing cool
Wait,
about
wait.
a bowler hat.
I
Didn't
think
it-
it looks
The
pretty
only,
cool.
the only cool person to ever use a bowler hat is Charlie Chaplin. That's it. There's nothing cool about a bowler hat at all.
I think bowler hats are pretty cool. Like in a if you, as long as you're wearing like some, it's like a suit type of deal. Yeah. I think it looks pretty cool. You
Yeah,
look.
you gotta use a suit. You gotta use a suit. Like imagine Vin Diesel wearing a bowler hat. It's not gonna work.
Well, you're just choosing a bad example, Albert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be fancy to use a bowler to pull off a bowler hat.
Exactly. That's why it's cool.
It's not universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like the shape of a bowler hat. It looks so it's so round. I
Yeah.
don't
Like
like
that's that's the thing.
And it
like,
also depends on the shape of your head, really.
yeah, that I can agree. Yeah.
You gotta have a small hat, I think. You gotta have a small head, I think.
Wait, Albert, I'm curious. Or do they count as hats the one that the British Royal Guard use?
They
What?
are on Wikipedia. They are.
They're called as hats,
Really?
right? The big ones that the
Yeah,
Royal
they're
Guard
just called
use.
bearskin.
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 Interesting.
Yeah, that
You see,
according to
there is
Wikipedia.
there is so many types of hatmans.
Not a hat that I've always wanted but never got one is a bucket hat.
Bucket
hat.
hat.
Those kinds.
Bucket hat's decent. I had that in my short list, but it didn't make the cut eventually.
Oh,
Sometimes it looks nice. Sometimes it just looks mad ugly.
I feel like
bucket
I
hats.
feel
So,
like
so these are like the fishing ones, kind of.
Yeah,
yeah, similar
yeah,
to that.
kind of.
like
Uh,
I tried it on the store. I feel like it just doesn't look good on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time I see people wearing bucket hats, I'm like, I feel like it's pretty nice. Yeah. All right. That's
All right,
types of
so
hats, I guess.
So to recap that pick, we got a Dunes cap, a fedora, and a songkok or pechi.
Picky.
Yeah.
So,
All right. That's pretty much that, I guess, for all the draft we have to do. Albert, why don't you? Do you want to recap everything?
yeah, do
Each
we?
category?
We can. Each of us can say our recaps here. I have it right here. So why don't we? Why
Okay.
don't we go? Why don't we do Ariq's first, and then Kelvin's, and then me?
Yeah. All right, Ariq, go ahead.
So for round one, Disney animated character, I picked Maui from Moana. Do I say all of
Okay.
mine or just
All
can
of
say
them,
all
all
of
of them.
yours.
okay? For round two, Disney live action character. I'm not gonna lie. When this thing was loading in, I thought you wrote Asian. I was like, huh?
I read that as Asian too. My God,
Oh my god.
I was
Oh no.
confused for a second too.
I was like, Asian. No, Aslan. Aslan from Narnia, the lion. No, okay, good. You zoomed it then. Now I can see clearly.
Oh
It's an
man.
Asian
And for
lion.
round
Asian Aslan.
Asian Aslan. For round three, I picked for round three amusement park attraction. I picked 3D special effects ride. The best example would be the Transformers one.
Mm-hmm.
And for round four, famous ghost. I picked a fictional character, Danny Phantom from Danny Phantom. Is
Danny
that what his
Phantom.
series is called?
Yeah, Danny
Yeah, yeah,
Phantom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom. And for round five, I picked. Where did I put it? Sorry. Yes, of course. For round five, I picked my Pechi or Songkok. I guess that's what they call it. It's
Yeah.
types of hat,
Nice.
by the way.
Nice. All
Right,
right.
yeah, and as for me, for round one, again, Disney animated character, I choose my girl, Rapunzel. Round two, the live action character, for some reason I went with Davy Jones. I like octopuses, I guess. Round three, amusement park attraction, I went with House of Mirrors. Yeah, for that bedazzled experience. And round
Dazzled.
four, round four, famous ghost. I went with fictional as well. Beetlejuice. Yeah. And then round five, for the types of hats, I went to how do you read it? Duns or dunce
Dun,
cap?
I think it's
Duns.
I've
Dunce
heard
hat?
it called dunce.
Yeah, I've mostly heard it called
I think
Duns.
it's dunce. Yeah, dunce hat.
Duns.
There you go. Yeah, for
Duns
the
hat.
iconic look of it. All right, Albert. Last one.
Yep, for Disney animated character, I pick Stitch, the iconic menace that he is. Disney live action character, I went with royalty, Queen of Genovia, Mia Thermopolis, from the Princess Diaries series. For amusement park attraction, I went with a roller coaster. Can't go wrong with that. Everyone know what a roller coaster is. For four famous ghost, I picked the Headless Horseman. Um, Particularly, and I guess you can count the headless horseman with the headless horse, but I like the headless horseman with the horse that have a full head. So that's the one that I have in mind when I pick it. And the best types of hat, I do a fedora, the classic fedora look. So let us know in the live chat which one of us did the best pick. I also actually put a poll like several minutes ago in the live chat, so you can vote on the poll. But if you're listening on playback, let us know who made the best pick. Tag us on Twitter or Instagram. We'll probably make a post and like just let us know who made the best draft picks. We'll probably talk about it next week. Who made the best draft picks? Who would you have drafted if you were playing along with us? Do you agree with our picks? Who would you have drafted? Did we make any bad picks? Let us know. We are curious to hear all of it. Anything else to add, you guys?
I'll say this. I feel like from what I'm seeing in the chat, there is no agreement whatsoever.
To be fair,
For
it
like
is
round
this.
one until five. Round
There's such
three,
a
everyone is
choice.
kind of like a peace treaty on round three on the amusement park.
Yeah, because we all like that.
Yeah.
To be fair, these are all extremely broad topics, even though we've tried limiting to round one and two.
Yeah. All right, very much that I guess if you have nothing else to say, so let's just
I can say right
okay.
now in the live chat there is a three-way tie literally with the three of us, so it doesn't help at all.
That doesn't help.
Wait, I still have one more thing here. You guys can come up with. Oh, oops. Albert close the thing.
Oh, go.
Then
Yeah.
back up. I need that. Yeah. Do you guys think you can come up with like a combination of this? What, like I don't know, some kind of House of Mirrors with Beetlejuice, Davy Jones, Rapunzel, and a Dunce? I don't know. Like, what can you think? Can you think of a concept to combine all this?
Davy
Do you guys have
Jones
any
Well,
idea?
I have a disadvantage. One of my character doesn't have a head, and you need a head for a hat. So
Oh,
The horse.
are you sure about
Horse.
that?
put a
The horse has a head.
fedora on the horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cool. Actually, fedora on a
Yeah,
horse.
that's cool, right? That's a
Uh,
dapper horse with a headless man on it.
Dude, mine is just you
I don't know
are
where this.
Davy Jones. Replace
Uh-huh.
the hat with a dance
Oh,
hat.
not the captain hat, but the dunce hat.
Yeah, dance hat. He did a failure of a Davy Jones, this time. Like his second cousin or something. And then he's like, I don't know, man. He's saving Rapunzel from Beetlejuice in the House of Mirror. There you go.
Okay. All right. All right. Here's my one, right? It's gonna be quite awful description, right? So it's basically a 3D special effects ride where you see Maui riding an Aslan, and he's trying to convert Danny Phantom into a Muslim because that's why.
Oh my god. This- is at the end of the ride, does Maui or Aslan tell you good job, you've done a great job, like Optimus Prime,
Yeah,
or does
he'll,
he tell
yeah,
you not?
he will say Alhamdulillah, brother.
Congratulations. Congratulations on your success.
Hey, I'm
Couldn't have
allowed to
done
make
this. We
these
couldn't
jokes,
have
by the
done this
way. I am
without you.
actually I'm allowed to make these jokes. I am Muslim. Yeah, there you go. That's my 3D special effects ride. I'm
Um,
pitching that.
my special effects, my ride is a roller coaster where you are riding on the headless horseman.
Oh.
The coaster is designed like the headless horseman, and then there's animatronics throughout the ride, and basically the story is that Queen Mia Thermopolis of Genovia is like, hey, we need your help, Stitch is being a menace, so you gotta catch him. So that's a story. And there are fedoras everywhere.
Fedoras everywhere.
No, you know what? That's
Why
the,
not?
You're like,
Why
the,
not?
the,
Why
the
not?
story is that Stitch is stealing fedoras and like littering all over the place. So throughout the coaster, you see like fedoras randomly on spots.
Okay, okay. We'll allow that.
I was just gonna say
Also,
like
I just found
Stitch
out
might
that
have
picture of
stole like
Oh, there, does he have
Anna
Fedora the
Hathaway's.
horse? They exist.
Yeah, Fedora on a horse.
yeah, I found it. You can
Yeah,
apparently
it
you can do that,
works.
and if you look fedora on a horse, there's a Reddit said, did anybody know you can put fedora on your horse? So I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing then. Oh, there you go.
That's the thing. Now
Uh,
you know. Yeah,
How about
and
Kelvin?
let's
Do
just.
you have any idea of yours?
I already
Of
said
yours?
mine.
you
I
already
forgot.
did.
Something about yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one.
Let's. In that note, let's plug it out. I guess.
Yeah.
Ariq, go ahead.
Find me on Instagram, Ariq Andria, and you can find me on Letterboxd at Rikidu, and you can find me at the local mosque. Please think of that.
Yeah, you guys can find the missing man Teguh on Instagram at TeguhM23 and Tegidu on Twitter. No, X. Yeah, he's on
X.
X now.
Uh,
And yeah, you guys can find me Kelvin on Instagram at KY27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Albert.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterbox at Wiradharma, spelled JAWIRADHARMA. And you can follow the Councilmen at Councilmen Show on all of our socials. Same on Twitter, Instagram, Letterbox. Follow us there at Councilmen Show. Subscribe to us either if you're watching live on the YouTube, The Councilman, or on the podcast feed on Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever. Subscribe, leave us a review. Let us know if you're writing an Apple review or if you're on, I think Spotify have comment sections. I think. Leave us a comment telling us which of us did the best draft, or who would you have picked. Any honorable mentions we forgot to bring up at all on the show. But yeah, let us know in those comment sections everywhere, or on the social media that we're probably gonna make a post. So let us know there. Yep.
Yeah. 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 Connection was weird just now. I didn't know you stopped.
Okay. I thought you were waiting for me to say something. I was like, did I miss something? Did I miss a plug?
But yeah, very much that I guess, right. We have merch. Albert says he's gonna come up with something, but
I haven't got
have you
time.
come
I
up with
have
something?
designs in my mind. I have
Okay.
designs in my mind. I just haven't got the time to do it. So I'll try to get that.
All right. You still can get our special 200th episode shirt there, I think.
Yeah, still available.
Yeah, but anyway, with that, I guess the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you on the next episode.